And it's just that quick. Hello, everybody. It's Monday night, and welcome to Marvelous Mother Tuckers Monday right here on my channel. Guys, I tell you, I look forward to the first Monday.
Same.
A month in advance. A month in advance, I'm planning
I
it.
already have things pulled away for next month.
Yep, me too.
Me too. Me too. I think we all have like our Misty boxes, or we all have our Monday boxes, or
I got my
Amy
Mother Tucker Monday shelf.
So, guys, you are in for a treat tonight. Boy, do we got it heavy on the kitsch, and we got it heavy on some antiques and some great vintage for you guys. So we're super excited that everybody's here. Thank you guys so much for joining us here tonight. If you guys are not subscribed to everybody here on my channel, all the links to all of their channels, to their Instagram and their whatnots is down below. So please make sure you're subscribed to everybody here. We're going to say hello to some of our friends in the chat. Then we're going to move it along pretty quick. Bill's going to tell us how the sale's going to work. We'll give you our bookkeeping, and then we're going to get into it because we have a lot of goodies to show you guys tonight. Not a lot of time to do it, so we're going to keep it moving. So first person I see in the chat is Tumbleweed. How are you, Tumbleweed? Welcome, everybody. Followed by Mix Mom. How are you, Mix Mom? It's always great to see you. Happy Monday, everybody. We hope you guys start your week with us. Start out on that right foot. And I'm helloing to the very lovely Northwest Sunshine. Deanna, it's always great to see you. Deanna will be one of our mods assisting tonight. So if you guys need her, just put it in caps. She'll catch it. Hopefully she can answer or delegate it to one of us. We also have the lovely Leslie Newquest here with us. It's always great to see you. We have Debbie Gutierrez. I was practicing. I'm no Michael Todd. But Debbie, I literally.
I said Debbie Cole. Debbie, did you get your coal yet in the mail?
Debbie, I practiced that for about 20 minutes yesterday. And it was better by myself than tonight. So I'll work on it, Debbie. I promise. Our other mod, the very lovely Holly. Hello, Holly. It's always great to see you. She'll be assisting us tonight in the chat. We got my man, Mr. Grady Grupo Vintage Recordings. He is my YouTube DJ, so you guys got to make sure you're following him. He has a very awesome YouTube channel. He plays music the way it should be on vinyl and on a turntable. So, guys, please give Gavin, Grady Grupo Vintage Recordings, a follow. I'd greatly appreciate that very much. Hello, Desert Gal. How are you? It's good to see you.
Hi, Bob. Hi, Bob.
We have Philomena. How are you? It's good to see you. Welcome all the way from South Australia. We're spanning that globe. See who else is here with us tonight. We have Don't You Know. How are you, Don't You Know? It's good to see you. Amy, I've been working on that one too. So
I can tell you've been practicing, Jason.
I do. In my off time, I drive around. I'm saying the names. I'm gonna get it. We're gonna streamline this no matter what. Karen Gillette is our official mod and bid ender tonight. So guys, please familiarize with that little daisy. Karen, again, thank you so much for always being so supportive of all of us up here, and thank you for being our bid ender tonight. We truly couldn't do it without you. Matthews Vintiques is here with us. How are you, Matthew? It's always good to see you, sir, in the chat. We have my mother here tonight, Linda Hellman. Thank you. I love you, Mom. It's always good. Thank you for always supporting every crazy thing your son decides to do. We have Pat Robinson. How are you, Pat? It's always great to see you. We have the lovely Karen Kennedy in the house with us. Hello, Karen. How are you? Deborah Williams is with us. Hello, Deborah. Welcome, everybody, to Monday night. We have Amy's mom, the very lovely Mama Pam, who is she's so sweet. And let me tell you, you guys want some good cookies? I'm telling you, the best. The best, right, Misty? Aren't they the best?
I mean, I ate the whole can by myself.
Yeah, I'm literally 4 cookies in the moment she hands it to us, like literally that quick.
I can taste it right now. Chris.
With coffee? Oh my gosh! Well, Chris, how are you? My broom closet. It's so good to see you. Welcome. Hello, everybody. Let's see who else is with us. Hello, Lucinda. It's always great to see you. Karen Lord, welcome, Karen Lord. How are you? Welcome, everybody. If you guys want a shout out, please drop it in. We have Weirna with us. How are you? It's so good to see you. Deep in that heart of Texas is the lovely Kelly. How are you, Kelly? It's so good to see you. Tina, my other half of Mother Tuckers, is in the chat. Hello, Tina. Miss Steel Whisper, hello, all the way from the Garden State. How are you? Oh, I love it. How are you, glowy girl? I love seeing that cute little head down there on your avatar. It's so good to see you. We got Spark Joy in Life. Hello, how are you? See who else is here with us tonight. We have the lovely Rochelle of Uniquely Rochelle's. How are you, Rochelle? It's so good to see you. Hello, everybody. Let's see who else is down here. We have Greg. How are you, Greg? Welcome. See who else is here. Again, guys, we're going to speed it up here. So if you guys want to shout out, please get it in there. We'd love to say hello to you. Hello, Brian. Welcome, everybody, to Monday night. Can you guys believe it's already August and Monday?
I know.
It's crazy.
Christmas will be here before we know it.
I know. Like Labor Day is a sneeze. It's literally a sneeze away. Like, my gosh. Trendolin. How are you, Trendolin? It's so good to see you. Welcome to Monday night. We got Mars Anderson along with Sherry. Hello, Sherry. So good to see you guys. We have Connie here in the chat. We have Shabby Wonder here in the chat. Let's scroll down here and see who else we have. We have Aunt Kiki. How are you, Aunt Kiki? It's so good to see you. We got Vicky with us. Vintage Gates is joining us here tonight. How are you, Vintage Gates? We'll see who else is here with us. Hello, Perla. It's so good to see you. See who else is down here in the chat. My chat's moving a little wonky, so hopefully it picks up and balances out. I see Lillian with us. How are you, Lillian? It's so good to see you. And I think that got us down to the end. No, wait a second. I see Dusty Moose. How are you, Dusty Moose? And I just saw Lizzie pop in. So welcome, everybody. I just see Janet. I'm sorry to do it to you guys. I got to say hello. And if you pop in while Bill's explaining how it's going to work tonight, we're going to do our best to say hello to you before we get the sale started. One more time. With 132 of you here, please make sure you are subscribed to everybody here on the channel. Everybody here puts out regular content. We all have Instagram accounts. We'd like you to follow us over there. That's an easy way for you to kind of peek into our personal life and kind of see what we're going to be offering in upcoming sales. So with that little bit said by me, I'm going to turn it over to my co-host, the one, the only garden guy, Bill, who's going to explain to us how it's going to work tonight.
Yep, and I just saw Junk Paper Scissors come in. Welcome. Thanks for joining. And then I also saw Leslie Clark come in. So welcome, everyone. So I did see one person announce that they are brand new tonight, brand new subscriber. Brian, welcome. So this is for you and anybody else who's new tonight or hasn't been with us for a while. So we're just going to quickly talk about what you can expect over the next few hours. First, I'm going to start with the chat. The chat is where everything happens. It's where we interact with one another. It's where we build community. It's where we answer questions. It's where we learn information. And if you're someone who's interested in the vintage we have tonight, it's where you actually would bid. So the first thing you want to make sure is that you are in the best chat possible, the best version of chat possible for interacting and bidding. And that means you should be in live chat, all messages. If you see that you're in live chat, top messages, use the little toggle switch to the right in order to move into live chat, all messages. That's going to get you the most up-to-date and accurate version of the chat. Another thing is we experience lag on YouTube, and everyone experiences it in a little bit different way. At times, you may see things coming in a different order than someone on the screen says they came in, and that just happens. So what you need to do on YouTube is refresh every once in a while, particularly if you're a bidder and you're really wanting to get something that you saw in our previews. The way you do that on YouTube is you close out the application completely, then you come back in, and when you come back in, make sure you toggle to live chat all messages again. We invite you all, even if you're not here to bid, if you're just here for conversation and to look at some really good vintage, we invite you to engage in the chat. If you've been hanging in the background in the last few sales, maybe tonight is the night that you let us know you're here so we can greet you. If tonight's not the night, that's okay too. Finally, as Jason mentioned before, if you have any questions at any point in the sale, just put it in the chat. And if you can, put them in all caps. If the person on the screen doesn't see the question, one of our moderators, and they're highlighted in blue, will be able to answer the question or direct the question to us. So the next thing to know about is the sale itself, because that's why we're here. We're here to look at 10 rounds of amazing vintage items. If you have seen our previews over on Instagram, we've got a doozy planned for you tonight. So we do offer up style, auction style sale here on YouTube. So what we will do is we will show an item. We will say what the start price is, and Jason will pin that start price right where you see our email addresses right now. And we will accept bids in $1 increments while we are describing the item. telling you anything we know about it. Hopefully, if anyone in the chat knows about that particular item, you'll help educate us. That's one of the great things about Mother Tucker's Monday. We all like to learn. And we'll also describe any condition issues that you might want to know about the items. But you all know this, folks, but it just bears repeating. We are selling vintage items. We like to bring the gently used but loved items, but we are going to disclose any condition issues you need to know. But the overall message here is these are vintage and antique items. They've had a life. So if you have questions before you want to bid on something, let us know. We're happy to answer them. So at a certain point, after we get a few bids on an item, we like to move things along quickly. We will announce that we will start a countdown. The seller selling the item will start the countdown from 15 unless we determine later on that we need to bump it up to 20 seconds. At the end of that 15-second countdown, our official bid ender will put in the words bid end in the chat, and the highest bid before that bid end claims the item. Now, here on Mother Tucker's Monday, we do a thing called just in case. And just in case is an option that you can use if you are extremely interested in claiming a particular item. This is your ability to put in the maximum amount that you would be willing to pay for that item. So during the countdown, if you have an idea in your head of what the highest price you would pay for an item is, you can type in the letters JIC with that high amount, the highest amount that you'd be willing to pay. And if you have the highest just in case before the bid end, we will bid you up $1 over the next highest bid or the next highest just in case. This is just an opportunity for people who are really interested in a particular item to have their best chance of claiming it. And it does help minimize the effects of the lag. We do ask, though, if you use a just-in-case option, that you be an active bidder, meaning you've already put a bid in on that item at least once, and that it's only used while the seller is counting down. JIC should not come in before the countdown. So if you are someone who claims an item tonight and we announce that you are the recipient of the item, we need some information from you. All 4 sellers on the screen use PayPal for billing, and you do not need a PayPal account in order to check out using PayPal. We can send you a link where you can check out as a guest. But in order for us to generate and email you a PayPal invoice, we need these 4 pieces of information: your YouTube screen name, your real name, your shipping address, and an email that we can send the PayPal invoice to. You can actually pre-register with us. Even if you don't know if you're going to bid tonight, you can. Our emails are all on the screen right now. You can take a screenshot. You can put all 4 of our emails in the same email and just send us your information so that we have it. If you haven't bought from us for a while, it might be good just to refresh our memories with your information. But if you bought from us recently, we likely have your information saved. So we do appreciate payment.
That'd be nice.
Yep.
And most of us on the screen would like payment within 24 to 48 hours of invoicing. Some of us may have a different policy, and they will announce that when they talk about their shops. But it's really good to get that email information, to email that information to us sooner rather than later, because some of us don't spend a few days before we send invoices, and some of us do it right away. So yeah, I think that's all we need to say about the sale. Next, we want to tell you a little bit about each of our shops so that you know the details, particularly where we're shipping from. So I'm going to start. I'm Garden Guy Bill. I ship from the Garden State of New Jersey. I also offer local pickup. If you're in northern New Jersey and you would like to offer, if you would like some free shipping, just let me know. We can arrange that. I use PayPal and Pirate Ship, which is a free online service that gets us resellers deep discounts on shipping. And since the shipping charge changes, I think it's kind of a little bit better than it was before. So that's good news for people who are living far from where the 4 of us are living, are sending things. I plan on invoicing on Thursday and Friday this week.
Okay. Misty?
I am shipping from Indiana, and I will be invoicing tomorrow morning. If I have a sale on my YouTube channel Tuesday at 1 o'clock Eastern. So if you want me to wait and hold off invoicing you until after my sale tomorrow, just send me an email. Otherwise, tomorrow morning, I'm going to start the invoicing. And I also ship through a Pirate Ship and will only accept PayPal payments, but you can check out as a guest on PayPal. So if you need me to send you a link to pay, just send me an email and tell me that you need me to send you a link to pay.
All right, Amy.
Hello. Happy Monday, everybody. I will be doing my invoicing tomorrow morning as well. And PayPal is what I use to invoice. I do only ship to Canada and the US. And so really important that you guys email your information if you win something from us, either during the sale. And you guys can pre-register too if you want to. We certainly don't mind you doing that. If you think that you might purchase something, go ahead and just send the email. When in doubt, send it out.
Yep.
So yes, I will be doing my invoicing tomorrow, and I ship from Michigan.
All right. I ship from Pennsylvania. I also offer free pickup because I own a brick and mortar in central Pennsylvania called Mother Tucker's Antiques.
Really?
So, big stretch, right, Misty? So if you guys want to actually take advantage of that, please, in the email that Bill asked you to send us, just make sure you note that. That way we don't charge you shipping. So again, I ship from Pennsylvania. All my invoices go out on Saturdays. So that means if you are coming to my fantastic find sales with the lovely ENAMOR Amie, you can combine all of your purchases, and we will do our best to combine shipping for you, as long as it is. We don't want to damage your item. So I also only ship to the United States and Canada. PayPal is how I'm going to send you guys an invoice, and I'm going to use Pirate Ship to get you guys the cheapest rates possible. So again, thank you guys for joining us here tonight. Hello, everybody. We have 172 of you here. We're going to get it started. Bill's going to start us off, set the tempo, then we'll go Misty, Amy, and myself. So let's get it started and move everybody around. And Bill, how much is your first item going to start at, sir?
Let me see. I am going to start this at $15. So I brought a little kitsch tonight, and I brought this little fella or little lady. I think it's so cute. Really interesting design. This is made by NASCO. This little chick has a beautiful upside down NASCO stamp on the bottom. And what's really great about it is you can actually find these every once in a while. However, they're not complete. But this little set,
that's amazing.
All 4 of the measuring spoons
that
this little chick holds are still present.
Oh, cute.
And in addition, if you're like me and you're like, I'm a box person, I like to have the box as well. This does come with its original box. So cute. So it's this little chick.
That's an angry little chick.
He's
put your spoons in my back. Yeah.
I was going to say,
go ahead.
I was going to say, if the spoons were in an individual there, you'd have that look on your face too.
Right.
Good point, Jason. Good point. Yeah, really fun. To me, naturally, I would think that the larger spoon goes at the top, and that's how I had it initially. And then I looked at the picture, and they have the largest spoon on the bottom. So clearly, the new owner of this can decide what they would like to do. But what's great about this one is no chips or cracks.
Wow.
Really, really good condition. The measuring spoons were actually still in the plastic bag.
It's like somebody got that as a wedding gift in the 50s and then
put it away.
They never displayed it. How could you not display that? That's a travesty.
It is.
Yeah, I often wonder, with all this kitsch that many of us love these days, how appreciated was sort of the kitschiness of it in the day. I don't know if it was as much, when we think about some of the contemporary things that are sold in Walmart. Do we love it as much now as
no? But I mean, kitsch in general is the definition is in bad taste. Yeah. So maybe tacky, which we love.
I'm here for that. I'm here for that.
And we then I guess we have a lot of bad taste to show you tonight.
Yes. We sure do.
We do a lot.
All right. Thank you all for your interest. I'm going to start a countdown. I want to set the pace for the night. So right now we're looking for 22 or more. Thank you for your bids, everyone. Active bidders can use a just in case. 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bid end. Again, Karen Gillette is our official bid ender tonight.
I always thought the spoons in these made the chickens look like peacocks.
Yeah. Or turkeys. It's a chicken hawk, Amy. I'm a chicken hawk.
Oh, I forgot about chicken hawks. All right. Thank you, Karen, for the bid. And Sandra, you had the highest bid before the bid end.
Cute
This
Sandra.
little guy is coming to you. Thank you so much.
Adorable. Oh, it's me. Well, Jason, I'm starting mine at $20.
You got it.
And I have a delightful little set of Holt Howard moo cows.
Oh man.
Look at the one with the one with the tongue sticking out. To me, it looks like he's got teeth up in there. He doesn't, but it looks like it. And then we've got the one with the tongue hanging out. So they are very different. They have different facial expressions. And then one has the green bow tie, one has the yellow. They do have their Holt Howard stickers on the bottom. They do have their inserts. However, they no longer make any noise. So that's unfortunate that they no longer make noise. But they do have their original stoppers in the backs of their heads up there. So great little piece of kit. Great thing to put in as a display. We're not going to use these. We're just going to put them in our display. Look at the cat eye on there too. So the eyes on these very much mimic the Cozy Kittens, the way that eye shape is with that cat eye on there. And on the insides of their eyes and their ears, they've got a little shading of pink. Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, see that?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we're cousins. This one has a little bit of a dirty face. But we do have the original Holt Howard stickers, and they're both in excellent condition. The paint on the tongue is cold paint, so you're going to want to be very careful when you are cleaning this. But I do believe that the green and the yellow is glazed over. Just that red, they're just like, nah, we're not going to do you, red. We're not going to put glaze over you, red. So,
and I think it's good that the noisemakers are still in there, because particularly with these cows, when they're not there, they're weighted too heavily on the top. Mm-hmm. So yeah. I appreciate it when they're still there.
Yeah, sometimes you can counteract that by just shoving some paper up there in there. Mm-hmm. I've done that with these before. But yeah, they are a little top heavy, especially if they had salt and pepper on the inside of their heads. It makes them even more heavier.
And the colors that Holt Howard used on these are very unique from the other lines that they made. Yeah. So if you guys are looking for some really unique, different colored Holt Howard, these have really neat, bright, almost neon style colors that they used.
Yeah, it's great. It's just that perfect little piece of kitsch that just makes somebody laugh, put a smile on their face. Fish Mom is in at 22. Let's go ahead and count them down. 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, bid end. It's almost like they're having a conversation here. What are you doing? I don't know. I'm hungry. Yeah, me too. Well, we're just going to stand here, wait for our feed. Okay. They just look like they're having a conversation. We're interrupting their conversation. Sherry, I see you at 23, and there is a bid. And thank you so much, Karen. So, Sherry, these are coming to you for $23. Thank you very, very much.
All righty, guys. All right, Miss Amy.
All right, $10 choice, Jason.
Got it.
All right, we're starting off with a choice tonight. Actually, I got these when Jason and Bill and I were in Pittsburgh a couple weeks ago. Great little shop in southern Pittsburgh. And these guys I picked up together because they both had little ladybug friends. So I thought I would bring them together. Yeah. And I will tell you what I know about them, which is not a whole lot. The little bisque puppy here with the ladybug on the head. Very cute. He is bisque, but the ladybug you can see does have some high glaze applied to it. And this is Napco. There is a remnant here on the bottom of the outline of the Napco sticker. They did do a whole series in the late 70s, early 80s of the little bisque animals. There's a whole bunch of them. I would say that there's probably at least 15 different animals in this kind of style with the little base and the applied flowers there. And then the other one, I'm going to set Mr. Doggo down, is a little kitty friend, and a little ladybug has landed on Kitty's paw. Aww. And Kitty here is not bisque. Kitty is high glaze, and this is called Karen's Kittens. There is a whole line of these little kittens. They're just called Karen's Kittens, and there's a whole bunch of these guys as well in different little poses. So there's no chips or anything wrong with either one of the little critters, the kitty or the pup. It's just kind of your preference. But I had to bring them together because they both had their cute little ladybug friends. Very, very cute. I think they look great together too. All right, Lucinda, I see you're 10. Thank you so much. Meow, meow. I almost forgot. We're starting off with a cat tonight. All right, we're going to count these guys down because we do have so much vintage to bring you guys tonight. So we're going to count these down, looking for 11 or more on choice. And the winner can take one or the other, or they can certainly take both at the winning bid price as well. 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bid end.
That cat's just doing really gentle things with that ladybug, not like my outside cat that brings bunny carcasses and things like that to the. That's a nice cat to the nature's critters.
All right, there is the bid end from Karen. Thank you so much, Karen. Lisa Green snuck in there with an 11. So Lisa, you get first choice at 11. So let me know if you want the dog or the cat. And if Lisa doesn't, Lisa wants both. She knows what she wants. Right. Thank you so much.
Congratulations. You know, Misty, when they bring them to you, those critters, that's their way of saying they love you.
Well, I mean, they could do it, bring it, but I don't know. I don't think so. Because sometimes she'll just hide it. It's not bringing it. Then you're like, there's something dead in this garage.
Right.
I know. In your shoe.
Yeah.
All right. No. That's why our little ones stay inside. So yeah, no, that's okay.
I tried. She's like, no.
I know. All right, gang, $10. We're going to start out slow for me. I know we have folks in the community that love miniatures. So I have this cute little bone china set. You're going to get all three of these adorable peacocks. So they're in very good condition. I don't trust putting him on the board. He is a little top heavy. Once you have him sitting, he's okay. But I was afraid he might wobble and get chipped. So there's absolutely no damage at all. You're going to get all three of them. They all have their little bone china Japan sticker. Thank you, Trendolin. I see you for 15. He is the largest one. He's the largest one coming in at 2 inches. So if you can just imagine, the next two I show you are going to be a smidge smaller. So here's one not so peacocking like the other one. He has his feathers all together. And this one has the little sticker as well. No chips to the beaks, no chips to the top. Very good condition. And these, of course, like I said, are made of the bone china. So they are like the porcelain. They're not like the pottery like the Hagen Renekers are. That's the easiest way to describe the difference between a bone china miniature and one of the Hagen Renekers, which they are California pottery. So, and then here's the other one. This one is a little tiny one, little wing up. So again, you're going to get all three of them. And this one does not have its sticker. So 2 of them have it. The one does not. Gorgeous blues on there. You can see the royal blues, the light blues, the striping, and the the yellow mixed in there. Just super cute. So there's the little tiniest one out of the 3. Again, there are no chips. That's just a little bit of paint that isn't covering the tip. That's not a chip on there. That is glazed over. So you're going to get that one. Then the second one I showed you, we're just looking for 16 or more. We're at 15 with Trendolin. You're going to get this one. And then we'll hold this one up as we do the countdown, which I just love this one. Doesn't this just make you think of NBC? At least it does for me. Like I can hear the jingle right now, the little xylophone or whatever they use. So the little nightly news. So if anyone's interested, please get those bids in. We are doing just in case for active bidders. And we're still at 15. We're going to count it down, looking for 16 from 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bid end. Ding, ding, ding. It just reminds me of NBC. So cute. And these would be great in your miniatures collection for something different. Put them with your flamingos. Thank you all for the bids. We're with Christine right now at 22. Looking for that bid end. Right before that bid end, thank you all for your interest. It's going to Christine for $22. Thank you guys so much. Thank you. All right, Bill.
$14, Jason. And I think we're going to see a potpourri of this theme tonight, but in many different styles. I found this little cutie. I don't even know what to say about it other than I can describe what I'm seeing here. This is actually fabric.
Yeah.
And the Cupid playing the trombone, it's kind of like quilted. So it's hand painted, I think, on top of the fabric. And as you can see, it's kind of like on a rough fabric. And I think the roughness, like these little marks, I think that's how the fabric was. I don't think they're stains, but they could
Like
be.
a muslin fabric.
Yeah, it's kind of like a more rustic. That's what I would say. It's a rustic kind of thing. But this Cupid is quilted all the way around, so it's actually textured. When you put your fingers over it, you feel a texture, and you can see it there when I hold it to the side. But how cute is this little critter? And it's actually not a small piece. It is 10.5 inches along the bottom and 13 inches to the top. It does have a hanger on it. It's held in with the little metal arrowheads, but so cute. You know, if
he's practicing for the jazz band.
I know. He's like, he wants to be he's practicing to be in the Cupid marching band. He's not quite there yet. So he's just working his heart out to do that. I just love that he has little flowers down there.
And he's naked.
Yep, naked. Got his little
chubby legs. Those chubby legs. I love those chubby legs.
Yeah, it's adorable. And I've had it for months because I had to bring it to the right sale. And the right sale is obviously with Misty. So
I love it.
Yeah, it is really cute. Not something I don't know. Has anyone else seen one before? I wonder if there are other instruments.
Oh, maybe.
Wouldn't it be fun if there were a couple other instruments? Yeah, I think so adorable. And the frame is nice too. It's a wooden frame. I don't see any major issues with the frame. A lot of times they get banged up. There's a little bit of paint loss down here on the bottom, but lovely. So thank you all for your interest. I'm going to go ahead and start that countdown. Active bidders may use it just in case. 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bid end. He's just trying so hard.
He's tiptoeing through the poppies.
That's true. That's right. Yeah.
True.
Okay, so there is the bid end. Leslie had a bid of 18, but Glowy Girl came in with a just in case of 25. So Glowy Girl, this is coming to you for $19. Thank you.
Awesome. Yeah, just remember sunscreen, Cupid.
Yes.
Gotta put that sunscreen on. All right. So hi, Nate. So these are really, really cute. I am starting these at $25 choice.
You got it.
I love these so much, and I'm just going to hold them up and then I'll show them to you individual. But they are the Enesco Tasty Freeze.
I love these.
The Tasty Freeze. And so this is for choice. So I've got let me put them one at a time on my thing. So we've got the little basket. It's marked Japan on the bottom. And then we've got little F and T. And they are like little drips. They have like their little heads are like little drips of chocolate.
I love these.
So they're like the chocolate, like the little ice cream Cupies, I guess you could say. Look at how sweet they are. The T and the F. So they have their stoppers. So you can display them with the basket behind them. I'm going to be very careful. Like
Maybe,
that. Or
am I wrong? Weren't they advertisements for Dairy Queen? Maybe somebody can correct me. Tasty Freeze. Okay. Okay.
But they're an iconic Enesco kind of sculpt and face to them. So these are choice number 1. And I like that they have like their little hands like they're waving to you. Choice number 1. Choice number 2. This one's a harder one to find. And that is the mug. So here we have F. Now, I think that there would have been another one that would have been T. They would have came in a set. But you can see we've got the Tasty Freeze with the chocolate dripping down. And then we got the chocolate dripping down on the edge of the cup too. And we've got the little remnants of the Enesco sticker there on the bottom. But no chips or cracks on these. But sorry, Bill, I'm going to put a faux plant in there.
It's gorgeous.
I don't want to put dirt in the inside of it. So put a little air plant in there. But you could also put like some of your babies, some of your penny dolls, and those kinds of things. You can display different things in them. But this one in particular is a really pretty hard one to find. And then they look really cute displayed together, but someone may just need the F. Maybe they've got the T. But look, she's waving. She reminds me of that movie where they go inside your brain. What is that movie called? It's a Disney movie.
Inside Out?
Inside Out. She reminds me of one of the characters that was on Inside Out.
There was an oil company that used the little oil drops. That's what they remind me of. Esso. They remind me of the little Esso guy too.
Yeah.
And guys, this is a tremendous start price. You can't find them.
This one's a hard one. This one's a hard one to find. And any anthropomorphic salt and pepper shaker is getting tremendously hard to find. But if there isn't any interest in these tonight, that is not a problem at all. I'm going to set them aside and we will keep on moving.
All righty, guys.
I don't
We'll
want to
see
break
about
them.
the lag here. All right, Amy.
All right, 14, Jason.
Okay, there's a bid.
Oh,
Yep, I knew it.
hang on. I knew the lag.
All right. So Antiques for You is in at 24, and this is for choice. So we're going to go ahead and count them down. Thank you, Tina. Thank you, Karen. Here we go. 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bid end. Bid end. Hello, Heather. So here we've got F. And here we have F and T in their basket. And this is for choice. And there is the bid end. All right. So Lori, which one or ones would you like? Do you want the shakers? Do you want the mug at 25? So just let me know. I'll watch in the comments so we can move on.
All right. We'll get you over here, Amy. And you said 14, right?
Yes.
You got it.
Okay, so I do have a couple Kewpie things tonight. I have to bring Kewpie stuff to sell with Misty.
Yes.
So this is freshly picked off of the US 127 sales. I found a guy that had a whole bunch of Kewpie postcards and I spent way too much time going through them. I couldn't decide, but I picked out 3. So I'm bringing the first one tonight. And this is postmarked March 26, 1919 on the back. It is signed Rose O'Neill down here in the corner. And it is from Plattsburgh, New York, if you know where that is. Miss Ada Brown sent this postcard to her niece, I believe, Della, And it is for the rainy day with twinkling eyes and a cheery smile and a nose so small and funny. A Kewpie put by for a rainy day is most as good as money. I loved the illustrations on this one. This one got me first out of the ones that this particular fellow had. Now, I will say there is a tiny little bend. You can see it right here on the back. Okay, and it has a 2-cent stamp here at the corner. And I did send Jason an image to pop up on the screen so you can really see
nice.
all of the cute detail.
Cute.
Look at the Mercupies.
Oh my gosh.
Little boat. And even the little umbrella, I'm not sure what has hopped under there with those tiny little shoes. And the frog and the bluebirds hanging out under the mushrooms because they're trying to get out of the rain. So good. The other Kewpie postcards I picked out have bluebirds on them as well. But this was the only one that he had that had mushrooms and mercupes. So I couldn't resist. It was just too adorable. So measurement is just a standard size postcard, 3.5 by 5.5. Okay. So we are going to count this down. Again, it is postmarked from 1919, and it was sent on March 27th of 1919. All right, we're going to count this down right now. Trendolin's got the high bid at 18, and Lana has come in with a 22. So we're looking for 23 or more. Down. Mercupes. All right, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bid end.
You could definitely put that in your mermaid bathroom.
This is frameable. It's so good.
Yeah.
That is like something you want to blow up and put over your
Right.
Yeah, like plastered on your wall.
Woo!
All right.
Power
Yeah.
of the Mercury.
Yeah.
All right, there's the bid end from Karen Gillette. Thank you so much, Karen. So Glowy Girl had a just in case of 32, but Sherry really wanted this, and she put in a just in case of 50. So Sherry's going to take it for 33. Congratulations, Sherry.
Congratulations.
Thank you so much.
That's an amazing card. Congratulations. All right, guys. My next item is going to start at $28. And this one is going to spread the kitchulitis. There's no ointment for this. There's no cure. And it's going to start at $28. So he's not a bad.
Arnart.
He's actually, Misty, he is Alvin. He is
Really?
Alvin. Yeah, with his original tag. I thought it was Arnart too. So did I. He's in really good condition. Now, here's the age-old question. Is he a squirrel or is he a chipmunk? I thought he was is he a squirrel? See,
They have his markings though, like he's a chipmunk though.
I know.
But I say squirrel too, Amy. I think squirrel.
Now he is in real. What do you think he's a squirrel? What would be the combination? Would it be a chip?
Squirrel monk.
Squirrel monk. So he's a squirrel monk. So he's in really good condition. He's not missing his chain or his trio. He actually has a little hole there in his hand. So I was thinking if you guys had like a little millinery flower, you guys could pop in there. Maybe a little umbrella. These, of course, if you guys don't know, these are airbrushed. So usually they're missing a ton of paint. He is Alvin. There's no paint missing on him for the most part. They get really scratched up and they look really bad. So he does have his original glasses still intact. His fur's in really good condition. I would say you might want to try to wipe him off just a little, but not too much because you're going to take that paint off. So I didn't do much of anything to him. There is a little speck of paint that's missing right there. And of course, these are part of your little red bow tie gang, if that's what you guys collect and this is what you guys like. He is going to be great in a fall display. He measures about 3.5 inches tall by about 3 inches. Nope, that's the wrong one. He measures about 5 inches tall by about 4 inches wide. I had my pen at the wrong spot. So he is really cute. I couldn't find any examples of him online to even get a comparison of price. I just know what I had to pay for him. And when I saw him, I knew how great he would be coming to a Monday night because he is so kitschy. Look at his cute little paw right there. Again, this is all cold paint, no chips, no cracks. He's a nice figurine. He'd be great again in your fall display. And again, he does have a little, and me and Amy did talk about this little guy. He would not have had a chained family. Amy, what do you think would have been in that little hole?
I believe he had a cane.
A cane. Okay. So he's missing his cane. So, but I thought he'd be great with a little millinery flower. But again, I know that's a little high, but these do not come around that many times. And sometimes they also came in the sugar. So they would have all that sugaring on them. This little guy does not. He is completely airbrushed, as you guys can see. The paint is really good. Even the airbrush,
such good condition.
His glasses,
and even that fur, that rabbit fur on the top is usually pretty bad.
Yeah, I mean, his glasses, thank you, Karen. I see you're 28. His glasses are in really, really good condition. A lot of times the paint's missing on them and there's rust on there. But look at those eyelashes. Even the cold paint on his eyes are in really good condition. Thank you, Jen. We're at 28 with Karen. We're looking for 29 or more if you guys want to break that 28. Again, he is a super neat little figurine. He is a nice size. He would fit with your chained one's pretty good. I think he looks so good in a fall display. Like I could see him mixed in with some pumpkins, some Halloween stuff, put some faux nuts around him, all that fun stuff. He's 5 inches tall by 4 inches wide. So we always put it up to our face as a comparison. I'll just show you the cold paint one more time. It's in really good condition. And then we're going to start ourselves a countdown. The only paint that's missing is a little bit right there. All that are glare that you see. And then that is actually a few little rub marks right there as well, too. But nothing major, nothing too distracting. So we're looking for 29 or more, and we are doing just in case for active bidders. So we'll count it down from 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bid end. We're looking for 29 or more, or the bid end. I didn't see who Karen handed it off to. Did she hand it over to Ollie? All right. Karen, thank you. I see you're 31. So we're just looking for 32. Don't forget those just in cases if you guys are active bidders. And it looks like he might be going all the way up north. He is. There's the bid end. So Karen, thank you so much. He's coming
Karen,
to you.
when I send you your little surprise in the mail, I have some other surprises for you. I'll stick in some little millinery flowers you can
Oh,
pop in.
perfect.
Sweet. Thank you, Amy.
You're
Congratulations, Karen.
Yeah, I was trying to rack my brain about who do I know that might have some millinery flowers. Yeah. All right, Jason, I'm going to start this at $16.
All right.
And I don't remember who declared August the month of amber glass or amberina in this case, but this is our first official sale with Misty in August. So I thought I'd bring some amber/amberina glass tonight.
Love that.
I have this beautiful footed candy dish in the 6-petal design, and it is just gorgeous, starting with the amber color, going up into the more reddish tones, and then, of course, the gorgeous and actually very sought-after darker lid.
Yeah.
Yeah, isn't that nice?
That is nice.
So from what I understand, this is the 6-petal design, but when you have the darker lid, it's actually called the Flame. I haven't seen Ellie Smith say that's what it is, but I've read that people online say that's what it is. And Misty, don't you collect this dish?
I collect the Viking.
The Viking one, okay.
Which they're very similar. They
Viking
really,
has a different finial, right?
and they had the different bottom. They had the blossom on the petals on the bottom as
But
well.
if you like glowy glass, this has got a lot of cadmium in it. It's so beautiful. And like Viking, this is a beautiful, solid, smooth feeling glass. But as you can see, this lid is just full of it. And I think that's where it gets that Flame name from, because that darker lid is so much cadmium in it. But really, really pretty. I always love these 6-petal designs because Viking also did 6 petals. So they look good together when you have both glass companies with that design.
When I first started collecting them, I honestly didn't realize that there was a difference between, I thought that they were all Viking, but yeah, you can really tell because the spire on the top is different.
And what does the Viking base look like? Is it this petal?
Yeah, I got a little one here.
Oh, and that's right. Viking has the different sizes.
Yeah, they got the different sizes, but you can see the bottom.
Right. It's the petal bottom.
And then the top looks like a little flower on the top too.
I always think it looks like a crown to me, right?
Yeah.
So cool. So this is as big as my head. Let me just give you the actual measurement. It's 8.5 inches tall, and it's in great condition. No chips or cracks. Just beautiful, glowy, amberina August.
It's so pretty. I love that amber top on that.
Yeah, it's just yummy. That's what I would use. Jason likens the Viking color sometimes to Jolly Ranchers, but to me, this looks like a Jolly Rancher as well. So thank you all for your interest. I'm going to go ahead and start that countdown. So active bidders may use it just in case if they're interested. 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9. Ooh, it sounds nice too. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bid end. Oh, look at it when you look down in the middle.
It's so pretty. And these look nice with a battery operated candle in there. It just makes it look like a flame.
Great color for fall.
He's got one.
Okay, thank you all for your bids. Karen, thank you for the bid end. So Marilyn had a 25. Pammy Whammy came with a 26. Tracy wants it. She put in a just in case of 40. So Tracy, this is yours for 27. Thank you all for your bids. Congratulations, Tracy.
All right, Misty.
All right, my next item is a Fenton cat. Meow, meow. But this would also be great for Halloween time too, because it's a black cat. So and then Jason, I'm going to start this at 30.
You got it.
It is hand painted. You can see the beautiful, and I love that contrast between the stark black glass and then that kind of maroon cranberry with that yellowy green leaf. This one is signed on the bottom, hand painted by M. Young. And it does have the Fenton sticker on the back. And this is just really nice. And and the hand painting goes all the way around to the side there too. And it doesn't have any chips or cracks or any chips or flaws on it. And it's also got these painted eyes as well. So I really just love the color contrast in this one, because honestly, it would be great for fall, but it would be great for any time of year. To me, it doesn't say any specific season. It could be sitting out all the time, but it is a solid piece of glass. And then we do have the Fenton oval right there. So I think this one was, well, I'm going to see if it has a number on it. I didn't even think to look. Oh my gosh.
Misty, does any of the paint on this glow at all by chance?
Oh, you know what? I don't know.
Sometimes some of their paint did have a glow to it. Sorry, I should have asked you that earlier. Sometimes the paint they use has a glow, and I wonder if his eyes glow.
Oh, no, that's not a regular flashlight. Normally I have a flashlight next to me, but I don't.
Here.
Pass it through the screen, Bill.
I got one on my keychain.
Sometimes the paint they used, it did have a glow to it.
I don't think so. I don't think so.
Okay. Sorry, just thought I'd ask, because if those eyes would glow, oh my, could you imagine just having that in a blacklight display just with those eyes glowing?
Yeah. I like that they painted the eyes. I think it gives it a little bit more depth. It is 5 inches tall. I couldn't see a number because golly, why would that make it easy to see?
Right. No, I don't.
There is a number.
Looks like a 9.
Well, then it would be from the 90s.
Yeah.
There's a 9 on it. I was going to say it was probably from the 90s or 2000s. So will be my guess. All right. So steel is in at 30, and we can go ahead and start counting it down. Here we go. 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, bid end. Yeah, I love the black cats. I was going to save this one for more Halloween time, but I thought, it's not speaking a specific season necessarily. You could definitely use it for Halloween, but also I think in the winter time too, because those colors are very nondescript, I guess, as far as the season goes. All right, Steel, meow meow, coming to you for $30. Thank you so very much.
All right, Miss Amy.
18, Jason. I see a couple of you are still talking about chipmunks in the chat. I would love to pet a chipmunk just once. Once. Just hold it in my hand and just touch its little head. I'd love to do that. Anyways, I've got a lovely large brooch for you tonight.
Wow.
Usually I don't pick up jewelry unless it's something special. And I saw this and it just spoke to me like, this is something. So it's very large, as you can tell. I did talk to Tina. I also talked to Katie at Vintage and Vinyl. All three of us were concurrent that this is probably from the 1940s. And it is coming nice and clear. Thank you, camera. It is prong set, as you can see. And it does have some painted details on the leaves and on the stem. There's tiny little white rhinestones around the perimeter. Wow. And the big stones in around the petals, they're purple. They are looking a little bit more blue on camera, but they are like a really pretty purple. And then the center here is a different metal applied piece. I'm going to turn it around for you. It does have a safety clasp, and with some of these older brooches, the point you can see extends beyond the clasp there, so you have to be really careful not to stab yourself with that. But the safety clasp is in working condition. You can see that it is an open back, so it lets more light through to really make those colors pop on the front. You can see the setting in the center where that extra metal piece is applied. It's really, really nicely made. That was another thing that attracted me to it, but it's stunning. I I don't know. I just really, really liked it. There are no markings on the back. There's no signatures or stamps of any kind. So I really can't tell you a manufacturer for it. I just know that it is lovely. And I can imagine this like on a fall jacket, on a lapel. I also think it would look really nice on a hat if you had kind of a fancy hat that you wanted to wear.
I think on a man's suit coat.
Yes. I mean, it's pretty universal as far as who could wear it. I really, really like it. So it is large. Like I said, it measures 3 3/4 long by 2.5 inches wide at the widest pedal point. So right now I see Debbie is at 27 and Smalls is in at 28. So we're looking for 25 or 29 or more. And if you are actively bidding, you're welcome to put in a just in case during the countdown. So don't forget that we are going to start the countdown. Karen's at 30. So we're looking for 31 or more.
Beautiful.
15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bid end.
Gorgeous, Amy. That's a nice large sized one too.
It is really large. I really, really like it.
So good.
All right, there's the bid in from Karen. There are some just in cases that came in there at the end. So Noelle had a 35. Susan came in with a just in case of 48, but Noelle put in just a case of 77. So for 49, Noelle, this is coming your way. Thank you so much.
Beautiful.
Gorgeous.
I love that.
Alrighty, guys. With about 250 of you here, please make sure you're subscribed to everybody here on the screen. All of the links to their YouTube channels is down below, along with their Instagram. So please give everybody a follow, and please give me a follow, and please give the video a thumbs up if you guys could. I'd greatly appreciate it. So $38, and I'm going to give you guys an opportunity. Maybe you saw my reel. For a really unique piece of pottery. So for $38, I have this gorgeous Van Briggle
Wow.
trinket box, and he is a turtle. He's got great detailing. There's no chips. There are no cracks. So we're just starting him at $38. If you guys do research on these, they go all over the gamut in price. So again, I found him. I'm really excited to bring him to a live sale. So he is a trinket box. The top does lift off. So I'll show you that in a moment. I want to show you the details on his derpy little face, which I love. It is so sweet. And I love the brown and the earth tone. Like if you guys, do like a boho style, if you guys are into your earth tones, this little guy is going to look great in your decor.
This little tail. I love this little tail.
So
no
cute.
chips, no cracks. And then I think here is the best part, the bottom. Look at the Van Briggle, Colorado Springs with the insignia there on the bottom. Really cute, really in good condition. There's the other side of his face. So there that is. And then the detailing they did on the shell is just tremendous. Look at that great detailing on there. He actually sort of looks like a real tortoise when you have the top on. So again, there's no chips, no cracks. They describe him as a little trinket box. So he'd be a great little jewelry box. He'd be a great little pin holder. You could use him on your desk to hold all sorts of things. So there's the top. He's in really good condition, and you can see how it just sits on there beautifully. So $38, if anybody is interested, let me hold him so you can see his face. So try to get some of that glare off. He measures just about 6 inches wide by about 2 inches tall. So he's really different. I didn't know that they made these turtles. They made them in all of their colorways. So you can find them in the Ming. You can find them in the burgundy tone. And
his little face, he looks like a little dinosaur.
He does. He does. He's very, very humdrum. So again, like you guys can do some research on these. You'll see that they're all different price points. So again, if you saw my reel, he is just really cute. Misty, have you ever seen one of these before?
I have never seen one of those before.
Really?
And you know me, normally I'm like, if it's brown, put it down. But
Yeah.
I would not be putting him down. I would be picking him up.
I agree. So no chips, like I said. There's not even any little flea bites to the bottom. Really good condition. Van Briggle pottery. If you guys are familiar with the way it feels, It
Yeah.
feels so good. It feels very earthy. Do you know what I mean? When you feel the bottom of the Van Briggle. So, and you can even use him with the top off. So if you wanted to use him as just some sort of a dish, you don't have to put the top on. But again, I would even think maybe back in the day, this may have made like a little cigarette box, maybe a little stash box. If you guys, wanted to throw all sorts of things in.
You could put your crystals in there when you're having a bad day. You lift up, you pull his little shell off if you need some, some She-Ra power going on with those crystals.
And I just love that Van Briggle signature on the bottom. All hand signed. Each one of these is just a little different and a little unique. I tried to find out the age on this. The best I could find was probably 70s. Now, they made them for a while. The best that I could find, now I know there's a way that with the way they signed the Van Briggle there on the bottom, the little design, you can do a deep dive and actually look at that and try to pinpoint the era. The best I could do online was to estimate probably the 1970s. So he's probably 70s or very early 80s. So we're with Lizzie right now at 40. We're looking for 41 or more. Guys, we are offering just in case if you're an active bidder. So let's go ahead and count him down. He's the Van Briggle, little tortoise, little turtle, trinket box. Oh, I love him. If he fit our decor, he'd be staying. So 41 or more. Let's count it down. 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bid end. Marzipan, I see you in at 43. Thank you guys so much.
Fabulous.
We'll give you a great opportunity to get a good little piece of Van Briggle, something definitely unique.
He's glazed on the inside, so you could eat your cheese out of him.
Yes, he could definitely hold your cheese. Absolutely.
Or your guacamole.
Absolutely. So our last
turtle.
Exactly. Your last bids were Lori at 49. Then we had Lizzie with a just in case of 78. So Lizzie, congratulations. Woo! He's coming to you for $50. Oh, you're going to enjoy him. Thank you all for all your bids. All right, Bill.
Misty, I love that you just referenced She-Ra. I love that.
She-Ra. I didn't realize that they did a whole reproduction of She-Ra. And I thought I found some this weekend and I was like, no, you're a reproduction. The box, the packaging is that good.
Agreed.
Yeah.
All right, Jason, $16, and I have a set of shakers tonight, and I love these guys. I've had them for a while. I just think they're so cute. And other than the fact that they are adorable and actually I think very interesting looking, I would say singular. I wouldn't say unique, but they are definitely singular.
That one has a lot to say.
Yeah. Definitely. Look at that. The only thing I know about them for sure is that they are made in Japan because there is a Japan paper sticker there. And of course I asked Amy, why wouldn't I? And I think Amy said her guess was Art Mark, but again, there are.
But I had not seen them before, but they stylized wise, the only thing that they really reminded me of was Art Mark.
Yeah, I went through my Christ book just to see if possibly that's what they were. But there's nothing that looks like this in the Christ book. And I love the fact that they're so mid-century looking. They almost look like up here, they almost look like those brass Etruscan horses.
Yeah.
Don't they have that sort of look up here?
They look like they like their mom was a zebra and their dad was a horse.
Yeah. Yes. They feel very statuesque to me, like an important creature, maybe even a mythological version of some horse that's not around anymore. But I just
their mouths are cracking me up because they're both like,
I swear it's like they're spilling the tea to each other. Like they are definitely.
Can you believe it?
Can you believe what happened over there in the horse field over there? Like, let me tell you.
They've been hanging out with those Holt Howard cows.
Yes.
Yes.
There's a shade going on the farm.
Yeah.
They're talking about the other ones over in the other pasture. Right?
Yeah.
They gotta zip it.
Yeah.
And they're big. These are shakers. Now they don't have stoppers anymore, but they are pretty big. And I think just so adorable. They are 5 inches tall, 4.5 inches from side to side. But I just kind of feel like, I could be wrong, I kind of feel like this is a set you're not going to see again.
At least not with any broken legs, because I'm sure you could find them that the legs have been repaired.
You know when you've looked at something 100 times and
Yes.
you know that it's fine, but then somebody says something and you're like, wait a minute.
Yes. Well, because we've all held things up to the camera and we're like,
Yes.
it's in great, it's in perfect condition. No, it's not. No,
Yeah.
it's not. Yeah.
These are great. There are no chips, no cracks. I don't even see any significant crazing. And you can see that the pepper comes out of the forehead and the salt comes out of the forehead as well. And the nose, actually. So fun. So thank you for your bid, Robin. I'm going to go ahead and count these little guys down. I love them to death. I think they're so cute. So 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10,
Got an
9,
attitude. I love them.
8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bid end. That is a great idea, Heather. I love that.
Yes.
So cute.
What other animals could be animated? Like, do you remember Templeton from Charlotte's Web? Like, he was a character, that little Templeton, the little mouse.
Agree. So before the bid end, Christine came in with a bid of 18. So thank you so much. These are coming to you.
Yay. Yay, Lisa, I'm glad you got your water bottle. I had to that's why I'm drinking out of a cup. And I'm like, oh, cup. Because I had to I put mine in the dishwasher. Not the bottle, just the little lid thing. But she got a water H water. She won a water H water bottle. Okay. So my next item, Jason, I'm starting at 35.
You got it.
This is a very hard to find piece of kitsch. We've got the PY, the pear cup and saucer. There is a boober on the saucer on the bottom. So here is the saucer it's hand painted and we've got a glaze over it. But on the bottom, and you can't even see it from the top, but I do want to note that on the bottom right there is a little sliver out of it, but you can't see it when you're looking at it from the top. So there we've got the PY, the Norcrest PY sticker and stamp. And then also, and I just put the little air plant in the sky because you could display them like that if you want to. It kind of makes it look like he has hair, I think. And then the cup is in excellent condition.
Love it.
Look at that. Oh, I do want to say, and I will try to take a magic. I don't know if that's residue because when I got them, they were taped together. So I don't know if that's residue. I will work on that. So there might be a little bit of a scuff right there on his face. But look at that face, though. He looks drunk. I'm a drunk pear. Anyway, this one does have the sticker and the stamp on the bottom, but this is just an iconic piece of kitsch. And I like how they made the handle look like the stem. So that is a really nice look. I debated on buying these. I went back and forth. And then just one day I was like, you know what? I'm going to get them. I'm going to get it. And I like how you can see his little nose is raised on his little face. So that gives him some definition. And yeah, he's been into something, Fart Sack. He's been into something. The booze, the bud, the something.
I think he's got they got the bedroom flirty eyes. Do you know what I mean? Like the hi, hey, how are you? Like, you know.
Yeah. But I mean, think about it. When these were made, I mean, because they had a whole line of these, the teapot and everything. Mm-hmm. I mean, how fun is that? That's fun. If you had this tea set, you were a fun person. Who needs flowers on their tea cup? Not me.
I don't see the pear stuff that often. Do you know?
No, that's why when you're out and about and you see this, you're like, I gotta get it because you just don't see it very often. All right.
Misty, about what year? Trenlin wants to know about what year do you think this would be?
I would probably say mid 50s would be my guess. 56, 57, 58 would be my guess. Yeah. But all right, if there's no interest in this little guy, I'm going to set him aside and we will keep moving.
Okay. All right, Amy.
I'm trying to decide what I want to do next. All right.
It's hard to
bed.
Jason.
Hold on. I got you.
All right, Trendelin's in at 35. And let's go ahead and start counting down. You obviously are going to get the cup and the saucer. Yeah. I'm not Goodwill, you know. All right, antiques for you got a 40. Okay, Trinolin's in at 42. Let's count it down. 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bid end. I got more PY tonight, guys. And it's gonna be coming up next.
He with that airplane in there, giving him that hair, like he's really looking good and shady.
Yeah.
That makes it look like a pineapple.
It does.
A little bit. All right. So there is the bid. And thank you so much, Karen. So Antiques for You had a bid of 49. Trindolin came in with a bid of 50. So Trindolin, it's coming to you for $50. Thank you so very much.
Congratulations, Trindolin. All right. 28, Jason.
You got it.
All right. So in honor of Bill and Misty, I guess we're covering two bases here.
Yeah.
I've got a planter, and you can see there is a little pixie peeking out.
Oh my gosh.
A little pixie bug peeking out from the planter. And I'm going to show you the bottom before we get to the other surprise about this. So this is a Maruri, Maruri of Japan. The other thing that I have brought recently by Maruri are the little butterfly girl pixies. And there's several different poses of those. And they also made a few different variations of this particular style of planter as well. And the cool thing about this, do you guys see the face? Do you see the grumpy, angry tree face?
Oh, yeah.
Carved in the planter? I love that. I didn't notice that at first.
No.
I was like, ooh, bug. And then when I really got to looking at it, I was like, oh, there's a face in there.
It looks like he's gonna smack that tree for scaring him.
How cool is that? And I think the bug has just discovered that there's a face in the tree as well by the expression on his face. So there's no chips on this piece. There's no repairs. It's in really, really lovely shape. It's just a tree bark texture there on the back. Again, it is Maruri of Japan. And I want to tell you about this other marking that is on here on the bottom. I have talked about this a couple times before, the N and the C mark. That's just a distributor mark in Japan. It's not attributed to a maker or anything. It's just a distributor in Japan mark. And this does date to the late 1940s. And there's the inside, very clean. It probably maybe was used as a planter at one point in time, but I really don't see any calcification or any crazing, any chips, nothing. It's in really, really lovely shape. And Bill already has this planter. He did show it to me last week when we were talking about this guy. Measurement for this is 4 by 3 3/4. So it's not a super large planter, which I think I like about it. It could fit in a smaller space if you don't have a lot of space to do your plants or to store something in him. He's just really, really cute. So right now I see Laura Orton is at 35. So we're looking for 36 or more. I'm going to count this guy down. Don't forget those just in cases if you're actively bidding. 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, bid end.
So
I love him.
He's really cool.
So neat.
I'd never found one of these in the wild before.
I would have never even noticed that tree either.
Mm-hmm.
That is such an interesting sculpt. Whoever did that sculpt.
There's at least 3 other ones that have a face that's sculpted in it too, but the pixie's like in a different pose or doing something else. Very interesting. All right. There is the bid end from Karen. Thank you so much, Karen. So Laura had a 35, but KB came in there with a just in case of 45. So KB for 36. Congratulations.
Awesome.
Thank you so, so much.
All right, guys. I'm going to need a minute to get this queued up here. This is my highest priced item of the night. So when you guys see it, you'll understand it is starting at $60. So if you guys are looking for a really unique Cupid doll, I have a life-sized Cupid doll for you made by, and I want to make sure I say it right, it is a cameo. It's made by Jesco. So she is the 2 feet tall Cupid doll, and she is from 1983. So she is in very good condition. The only thing she's missing is she had a bonnet. So I was able to verify that she's missing her bonnet. but she has everything.
Oh my God, she's huge.
She has her original shoes. Now she is made of a hard plastic and she is jointed. So she's jointed like all those other dolls. Look at her wobbling her feet. So you guys are looking for.
That's not creepy at all.
So, and you can see these strings. If I can show you, there are strings in there. So there are strings in there. You know, I would maybe restring her a little bit, but she sits well. She stands well. Her dress is in really good, clean condition with no issue. Her head, you can actually swivel her head. Like, you know, she is really cute. I don't want to make her look creepy because she's cute. So,
but you know, let's think about, it's almost Halloween time.
Yes.
You put a little black dress on her, the little witch hat.
Gosh.
Adorable.
Mm-hmm. Now, in the meantime, I know $60 seems like a lot. If you guys go and you start to research these, these do not come around that often. This is a collector's item. They are 2 feet tall. She is 2 feet tall. Usually when you find them, they don't have their original dress on. She has her original undergarments on too. I'm sorry, honey. I'm going to get fresh with you. So she has her original undergarments.
She's got a little bit of a wedgie, it looks like.
She does, because of the way Jason's holding her. So the way Jason's holding her. But she is marked cameo. So here, let me show you guys in the back of the head here. So she is stamped cameo. You guys can see right there. She says cameo.
She's almost put together like a porcelain doll.
She is. She's an official. She is the official licensed, and she is the cameo because then she is marked cameo. Oh, girl, your head.
Got her hold her head up. I know Heidi loves dolls. Heidi's like, oh my God, I love her.
No, and if you guys research this, you'll see. So you can see it says the cameo, and then it's also stamped 1983 right there.
There you go, Glory, Sherry, 1983.
I see your. Hold on, girl, Sherry. I see your 61. I knew this was going to be an S show. So, and she also has her original tag. So you're also going to get the original tag with her, and then it is the official licensed Cupie, and it also is the Rose O'Neal version of this. So it is authenticated. It is the real style Cupie.
She's like looking at you like, tell more about me, Jason.
She's kind of like, Jason, where do you have your hand? Like, that's what she's like, how are you holding me, Jason? Like she's like, no, baby, stop it. Like so I mean, she's really fun and she does stand. You just have to finesse her. Girl, would you look up at the camera? So you just have to finesse the legs a little bit. But other than that, she's adorable. She's clean. The only thing that she's missing, guys, is the bonnet. So if you guys are looking for the bonnet, yes, she's 2 feet tall. So I'm doing my best to show you guys. She is the large and in charge. She even has her original shoes and socks, the faux vinyl kind of pleather kind of shoes. Here's the bottom, maybe just a little bit of wear. And actually, the woman that I bought her from, she said she's had her since the late 80s, and she just had her sitting. So she does sit. She does sit really, really well, really cute. So again, 1983 is what she has a copyright date of the back. She's made by Jansco. Have the original tag. She's in really good, clean condition. The only thing is she's missing her little bonnet. So.
Jason, Tina says this is not hashtag Tina found it.
Yes, no, this is hashtag Jason found it, and then they put her in a clean trash bag. So I felt like a mobster carrying this 2-foot baby into my car and carried it in the trunk.
See, I would have just put it in my cart and just pushed it around. Listen, I ordered myself a reborn doll. So.
Right? I mean, she's really cute. And if I'm nitpicking, there might be just a little wear to the hair right here, but I think that's from all the years of her sitting against something. So an early 80s, 1983, 2-foot Cupie. I'm very proud that I was able to bring her to Alive. We got Sweet Rosebud at 62. We're going to count you down, girl. We're looking for 63 or more, and we are doing just in case for active bidders. So let's count it down from 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, chin up, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bid end. We're looking for 63 or more.
Like my Scoodles doll is haunted because every time I don't know if maybe Mark's just messing with me, but her head's always in a different location. Like she turns her head turns.
All right. It looks like she's going to Sherry for
Yay, Sherry!
Wait, I can't find it. Where did it go? I think it was for 61. So, Sherry, congratulations. You're the winner. I just can't find it. I lost it in the chat. Sorry, guys.
63.
63. All right, there it is. Sherry, thank you. It's coming to you for 63. We'll get you over here, Bill. Go ahead, sir.
Yeah.
$7 for choice, Jason. And if you watched our Pittsburgh haul video, I showed these. I was so
seven for choice, right?
You got it?
Okay, yep.
Yeah, 7 for choice.
You got it.
I was super excited to find these. There are 3 of them. They are 1958 cloth children's books, and they are zigzag stitched together. That's how they're held together.
Look at that goose. That goose is like, get off of me, baby.
Yeah, this one is fun because each page is a very brief version of a different fairy tale.
Oh,
like, Little Miss Muffet, and this one is Little Jack Horner. But the illustrations are so vibrant and gorgeous, and they're in great condition. The only thing you need to know about each of these books is Frankie owned them, and his mother just wanted everyone to know. But it's really nice cursive writing. But Frankie's name is on every book. But other than that, they're in really great condition with just amazing graphics. Isn't it nice? So Mother Goose is the first one. The second choice is Baby's Pets.
Oh.
The color's great. There's no fading. They're just so cute.
Oh my gosh. Look at that cow.
So some farm animals, little puppy and a chick.
The cat in here is really good.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, they're tiny. Look, there's Templeton.
So cute. And they feel amazing. And then the third choice is Baby's Animals. Yeah.
Oh, wow.
So cute. Let's look.
Oh
my God.
Look at the back of this one.
Baby food.
So they are, in terms of size, they're 7.5 inches from side to side, 9.5 inches from bottom to top. And
these are thin enough too. You could put them in a frame.
They're thin enough to put in a frame, yeah, because they're only a few pages. They're also sturdy enough to stand on their own in a flower pot. They don't bend over like the linen-like ones tend to. Yeah. These are nice and sturdy because they're thicker cloth than the linen-like ones. And they're just an amazing condition again with this zigzag stitching across the top.
Colors are great.
Yeah. The only condition issue is Frankie's name is there. Frankie's name is actually on the hat of the kitty here. And then at the top again, 29 cents originally, 1958. So thank you all for your interest. I'm going to start a countdown. So right now we're looking for 11 for choice, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10,
Goose's face.
9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bid out.
You don't get much more kitschier than these, Bill.
No, this was, I think we all agree, this was a really fun store to shop in Pittsburgh. Mm-hmm. This was Route 19, I think it was, right?
Mm-hmm.
So thank you, Karen, for the bid end. The highest bid before the bid end was Lana, but a couple did come in afterwards. So Lana, you have first choice, and we'll just claim them with Bunny, Kitty, or Goose. So you can let me know which one or ones you'd like.
Baby animals, she said.
Baby animals. That's Lana. So we have Bunny and Goose left for Vanessa if you are interested. No, for Sweet Rosebud. Oh no, for Sweet Rosebud because Vanessa already claimed.
No, I thought Lana.
No, you're right.
Yeah,
I'm looking at the ones that came in afterwards.
Yeah. And then it was Vanessa.
I keep trying to control that over there and I can't. I'm just so used to controlling the chat thing over there.
And then Rosebud at 9.
I'm guessing Vanessa wanted the baby animals too.
Yeah.
Oh, so Vanessa wants the goose. And then we have Bunny left with a little mouse on the back. So Sweet Rosebud, just let me know if you like the bunny, and I'll watch the comments so we can move along. Thank you all.
I just want to make sure. I think we had Lizzie in at 10. Lizzie would have been in at 10. So Lizzie has next choice before Sweet Rosebud. So, all right.
So We have babies' pets left.
All right. We'll get you going, Misty.
Okay, so I'm going to start mine at $60. This is my heavy hitter of the night too. And I have got the PY bird with the babies. Now, I will say there are only 2 babies and one of them has a broken wing. So look at how little this baby is. So you can see the wing up here is broken. All right. The mama bird has maybe a few little slivers where the ceramic has been bumped, but it is in excellent condition. So here is mama, and you can see she is marked PY on the back. Look at her little face. This is a Disney movie to me. I mean, the way that the sculpt is, that is just a happy, and the sculpt is so nice. So you'll get mama, you will get the one baby bird that has the broken wing, which if you could do anything with polymer clay, you could create another wing on that one as well. And he's got a little boober right there on that wing. This one's also marked PY on the back and has the hole. And then here is the other one. The other baby bird also has just a little bit of scuffing right there on that one wing. Look at the face on this one. And its little feet. This one also.
I love the glaze. The glaze is everything.
Mm-hmm.
Well, the glaze and the hand brush, I mean, it's hand painted. So the way all that shading is, you can see the brush strokes in there. And like see the little brush strokes. And look at the feet.
Those eyes, they get me with those eyes every time. Just like the cup and saucer you were saying, it's those eyes.
Yeah. They did such a good job with the sculpt on these. But so you can hang them with the birds kind of cascading around the mama. And I don't know if originally that this came with 3 birds, I think. But I just have the 2. And this one is marked PY on the back and also has the Made in Japan foil sticker. So unfortunately, this little one has a broken wing. And he's not very happy about it either, his little face. And then the mama. And I don't know, Amy, you could probably know. Was there a dad?
Not with that one. Lefton was the one that had the male bird.
The bow tie.
But they did make these in green, purple, and yellow as well.
Oh, I didn't know they made them in purple.
The purple are like ultra hard to find.
Oh my gosh. All right. So Lana is in at 75, and let's count them down. This is for the PY bluebirds. Let's count them down. 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, bid end. I would probably fall down out of if I ran into a purple one. Like we went to Goodwill, it'll be in a video, but I found that Cracker Barrel Bluebird. And I thought I saw it as I was wheeling on an end cap, and I about peed my pants right there. And I was like, are you kidding me? But then I turned it over and I was like, oh, it's reproduction, but still. All right. Sorry.
Misty. You got Nicholas there and Matthew.
Okay, so Matthew had a just in case of 134. Diane came in with a just in case of 150. So thank you so much, Diane. They are coming to you for 135. Thank you so very much. Thank you everybody for your bids. Super hard to find.
Amazing.
Congrats, Diane. That's a great set. All right. $40, Jason.
You got it.
I did make a special handmade piece tonight. And this is one of my creations. And last month I found 4 of these awesome vintage ladybug ornaments. And I couldn't wait to do something with one. And while we were in Pittsburgh, Jason found me some awesome new cans to create with. So I had to get crafty.
I got some for you too, Amy. I got to send them to you. Or maybe I'll give them to you. Maybe I'll give them to you.
Well, maybe I might see you sooner rather than later. All right. So we've got the pink.
Oh my gosh, Amy,
little made in Japan. I did not make the ladybug. The only thing that I did to her is I did add some pupils to her eyes and the little flocked millinery flower up in her hair. Everything else to her is original. And it is on a purple Jolly Good grape soda can. This, I do like to say where these cans are from. And this one is from Random Lake, Wisconsin. I love these Jolly Good cans. They're some of my favorites. It's really good. Really, real nice, Clark. And I have added a pink mercury bead reflector flower. We've got some little tiny flowers in there, some little sparkly stems, a pink mushroom, a little vintage little applique flower, a fun purple vintage mushroom. We've got some pink millinery leaves on the back and a pink spun ball. It is signed by me at the bottom, and it's got pink tinsel. So it's kind of pink and purple was the theme for this one. I love these bugs.
I think this is probably my favorite one that you've ever made.
Really?
Yes.
I've only ever had one other one of these bugs. So I have 3 more to do something with. So I'm really, really excited with that. I love these things so much. And I was just thinking summertime, or if you need a special gift for somebody that there's not really special occasion for this necessarily, not a I use most of my creations are like for a holiday kind of theme in mind, but this one can just be left out year round. Measurement I want to give you real quick before we count it down. It does measure 11 inches tall to the top of the little metal feelers on top of the head. And I always measure if there's something sticking off of the can for the width. And it is 4 inches wide. All right. So Vanessa is currently at 47. We're looking for 48 or more. We're going to count this down. If you're bidding, I do encourage you to put in a just in case. And we're going to count it down. 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bid end. Thank you guys so much.
I love the way you jazzed up the face. I'm almost going to send any of these to you to ask you if you could do that because they look really good.
All right, MC, just in cases pop in there and the bids are kind of coming in chunks. So that means that the lag is in play. All right, Karen Gillette, I see your bid end. Thank you so much, Kim. So as I see it on my screen, Jill had a 49. Vanessa had a just in case of 55. Kim had a just in case of 67, and KB had a just in case of 52. So Kim Tucker for 56. Congratulations, Kim. Thank you so much. Thank you, everybody else, for your bids as well. And as always, thank you guys just for hanging out and being here with us tonight. We just love to see the community and everybody talking amongst themselves in the chat. We love your company. Thank you guys so much for being here tonight. Thank you.
And Karen Gillette and all our mods, thank you guys so much. We could not do this. We couldn't do it without you. There's just no way. So again, thank you to all our mods, Holly, Deanna, and of course, the lovely Karen Gillette. Thank you so much. So my next item is going to start at 48. And I have to say, in all the research I did, I think this little rubber face guy is a little on the harder to find side. So he does not have a tag, but I am going to speculate by the way the face is that he could quite possibly be a Rushton. I really think with the style of face. Amy, what do you think? Do you think?
That's tough because my toy did some kind of faces like Rushton did too. So
it could be a Rushton or a My Toy. Now he's in pretty overall. What do you think, Misty?
I think he's My Toy.
Okay, quite. See, now I didn't know because of the little music box. I couldn't find any My Toys that had a music box, but I could find Rushtons that had a music box in it. So
Jason, I will say, you remember that Alvin, that musical Alvin that I had?
Yes.
If that's a metal harmonica, it's the same harmonica that Alvin had.
Oh.
Okay. It is. And the little guy does work, except you need to finesse him a little bit and he will move on his own. So like Amy said, he does have this little metal harmonica right there attached. Now you can see the difference. There's a little brighter white in there than the rest of his body, but he's in very overall good condition. So Glowy Girl, I see you're 48. The harmonica actually says Orton, Japan. So it says Orton, Japan on it. It's fully intact. There is a little bit of wear to the rubber right here near his nose, but the face is still soft. It's still, plush and pliable. There's no moth holes in the felt ears. Now we're going to play chipmunk or squirrel. What do you guys think that he is? I think he's a chip. I want him to be a chipmunk. So
I think he's a chipmunk.
I think he's a chipmunk.
And look at this. He's like, nah.
I know. He's like, I'm going to eat your face.
He's like, hi, Misty. So he does work when you wind him up. So we'll just do it a little. And his head does move. His head and arms are supposed to move like he's playing. But he moves super slow. Like, I'm not sure if you guys are even seeing.
Yeah, you can see him moving a little bit.
It just moves a little. Now, I don't know if you guys wind him up a couple times and get him moving a couple times, if it's going to help. But he does work. So, super cute. Measurements on him. He measures just about 8 inches tall. So, he's about 8 inches tall. And now he's going to keep playing out a little bit. I didn't even wind him up that much. But the only paint, I would say that maybe the rubber face needs slight cleaning, but you can see how bright it is. And like I said, there might just be a little bit of wear to the paint, but it's an overall really, really good condition. And I'm so happy that I found him and saved him. He was just tossed on a shelf in a dirty, dark booth with a whole bunch of like pottery and glass. So,
you rescued him.
Yes, he needed to come home. Now, his seam's in really good condition. Other than that, you will see when you pull like the tail back, the white you can see is a little bit brighter. But, he's not like, full of dust. There's not like a whole bunch of the plush coming off, and there's no funky smells or issues, So other than that, I think he's super cute. He'd be great in your little fall display or with all your other little rubber-faced guys. So, and that I just pulled out of his harmonica. So that's a little plastic leaf. So other than that, he's in really good condition. I'm just trying to see on the other side. It also says Orton, Japan. So let's go ahead and count him down. We're looking for 49 or more. If you guys want to use just in case, we only ask that you be an active bidder. So we'll count him down from 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bid end. I just love this little guy. I hope he finds a good home and is hanging out with other little rubber-faced little critters. Really good condition. Probably a My Toy. Glowy Girl, you didn't need it because he is yours for $48. Yay. Congratulations. He's coming home to you. Thank you all.
He'll be with some buddies. He'll have some buddies.
Yes.
$28, Jason. And a couple months ago, I posted a video where I found this, and I finally decided to bring it. It is one of these amazing, late 60s, early 70s composite banks. This one is just incredible, though. It has these three little ladies, as you can see, sitting on the back of this flower cart, which is full of purple flowers. I love it. It is a bank, like most of these are. So they're on this pink cart being pulled by a green goat. I mean, that's the only thing I can think of. It's not a puppy because it has horns.
No, it's a goat. A little bit.
And so that makes it amazing that it's being a pink cart being pulled by a lime green goat. It's so
very Brady Bunch.
Yes, I agree. And just these amazing faces, the outfits and the hairdos on them. And if you're familiar with these composite banks, they get really banged up. They have a lot of paint loss oftentimes. Now, there are some I think, minor issues. The back of her hat has a little bit of paint loss. There's a little ding here at the corner. And I think there was one other thing. I'll find it that I wanted to point out. But nothing to detract from this. The fact that it may not come across, the whole thing is Day-Glo paint. The entire thing, including the pink cart, including the bunch of purple flowers on the back, including the green goat. The whole thing just lights up like crazy. It is so great. Now, it does still have its original stopper as well, but someone taped it on and I haven't removed it. So I don't know why it was taped on. And by the way, this is from Holiday Fair. Holiday Fair was the most prolific sort of manufacturer of these Day-Glo composite banks during that period. This is one of the largest ones I've ever had, and I picked these up a lot. I love these. I think they're great. They remind me of, when I was a kid. This one is pretty big. It's 7.5 inches tall and 8 inches from side to side. So
that
it is
so good on a shelf. You put a bunch of them on a shelf. It's just happy. It's a happy memory.
Yeah, and I think the glow is just an extra special thing for when the kiddos come over, right?
Yeah.
It's not something, you're not going to have this under a black light all the time, but it's just a little fun thing. If you have the nieces and nephews or the grandkids that they can see when they visit, and someday may be theirs, but they can remember the glowy thing that aunt or uncle or grandma or grandpa had. Just really, really fun. And again, for these in really good condition, comparatively.
Adorable.
So, thank you all for your interest. I'm going to go ahead and start a countdown. I'm going to get my hands off in it so you can see it in all of its glory. Yeah, so good. And the paint is so good. So 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bid end.
I love these that they glow even without a black light.
Yeah.
They just light up a room.
And there's something so cool about that pink and that green together.
I agree.
I love that pink and green together.
Yeah, I agree. That combination is good.
It's really good. And look at his little legs. His little crossed leg. Hey, he's playing an instrument too. Everyone's bringing the instruments.
Yeah, it's got like a little piccolo or something.
Yeah.
Really fun. So thank you for the bid end, Karen. So Karen had a bid of 30. Lizzie came in with a 37. So Lizzie, this is yours for $31. Thank you both.
Yay. Oh gosh, it's my turn. Well, I am starting this next lot at $40, and you're going to get both of them. These are amazing. I hope these people are here tonight. I've had a lot of people message me about these. And I'm like, nope, it's going to be in Mother Tucker's. And I have the suitcases.
So good.
Let me tell you, I almost kept these thinking I'm going to use them as an overnight bag. And you're going to get both of them. So one of them is just a little bit bigger than the other. Let me show you the front side of them. So here is the bigger one. And I'll give you a measurement. They've got this vinyl on the front and the pocket. And then here is the smaller one. And actually, the smaller one does fit inside the bigger one. So when I ship them, I'll be able to put one inside the other. The zippers work great on them. Let me show you the inside of them. And I'm trying to see if they've got, it just says YKK on the zipper. They're very, very clean on the inside. And we even have the keys because the zippers do lock.
Oh my God.
They've barely been used. It maybe once or twice. So this is vinyl on the inside. We've got a pocket here, and they say made in Japan on this little pocket, on this tag right there. These are just fabulous. I just think that you put these like in a display, you've got a guest room, or I don't know. I love them. But let me show you on the front here. We've got a zipper pouch right here, and then we've got a little pocket right there. I mean, wouldn't you look so, if you're going on a trip, and you bring this is amazing. So the smaller one is just like the bigger one. I'll unzip it. And we do have like the zipper right here. You can tuck down inside, but we've got the keys that are inside the big one. So the keys are intact. And we have the suitcases that we've got the little bungees that we clasp together. This one, you got to buckle it. You had to know how to buckle back in the day. But again, also made in Japan.
Misty, these are great if you know somebody who has a vintage car, because a lot of folks like to stage the vintage cars.
Yeah.
So if you have like that 1970s Pacer, or you have a friend that has one, these would look so great in the back seat of that at a car show. Like, if they're hard to buy gifts for car lovers, this would be a great gift for them.
They're I don't know. They're just amazing. There is the handle. Oops.
I want to use it as a laptop bag and take it to work and just see what people say.
I mean, unfortunately, they don't have like a shoulder strap, But
I used to carry one of these as my school bag in high school, but mine was turquoise and green. Same exact suitcase, just a different colorway. So I had totally forgot about that.
they just are happy. Like,
They
I
are.
would love a dress. I want a
Yep.
dress in this pattern. So I don't know if it's picking up, but the vinyl around the outside is red. So then we've got the accents of the red and the greens and the purples and the oranges there in the middle, but they're fabulous. I have them kind of sitting like this in front of a cabinet here, and I thought it looks really pretty cool. So I love them. They do Brad. You kind of think of the Beatles.
Mhm.
And like Peter Mac, a little bit.
Peter
Yeah.
Max. Well, yeah, I mean, that was the time that these were produced, and during that time, during the Peter Max psychedelic time in the 60s. So I'm going to go ahead and count them down, and you will get both. So you get both of the. I couldn't separate them. They needed to stay together. All right, Kim is in at 40, and let's count them down. 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, bid end. And all of the vinyl is in such wonderful condition.
Love it. These are so great.
And they don't smell. They sometimes you can get they have a funky smell. These don't have any funky smell on them at all. All right, there is the bid in. Thank you so much, Karen. So Maria Ramirez, they are coming to you for $45. Thank you so very much. They're fun. They are so fun.
All right. 36, Jason.
You got it.
36. All right. Meow meow. I have my Holt Howard Cozy Kitten string holder. I had to get a little string out of my stash to pull out of his mouth. I love these so much. I haven't had one in forever. So I was very happy to be able to find one of these. Wow. And I love these so much. Even if you don't want to use it, like hang it on the wall, it's just an iconic piece of kitsch. That is for sure. So it's got the plaid painted little collar here at the bottom, and then it's got the little holder on the side where you can put a pair of scissors. Originally, it would have come with a little pair of scissors tucked in the original box. This did not have the scissors with it when I found it. Now, I did want to know that there is a little flea bite right here on the edge of the ear. It's very small. It blends in pretty good. It's not gleaming white that sticks out pretty bad. There is a little bit of creasing present on the white ceramic, but not terrible. It is Holt Howard 1958. It is dated here on the bottom, and whoever had this really wanted to preserve it because at some point the Holt Howard sticker had fallen off and they've taped it on the inside. I did not do that. That is how I found it. So there were some sticker lovers back in the day too that they wanted to keep that intact. And it does have two holes here on the back for hanging, and it was meant to hang in a kitchen that you could put your baker's twine, or you could put it in your sewing room as well. So it's kind of a multi-purpose cat. Just a cute little cat head. I love it so much. And there's so many pieces for the cozy cat line, the blue stylized eyeshadow. It's just everything. So one of my favorite kitschy kitties, if you can't tell, I love kitschy kitties of any sort of mid-century era. They're just some of my favorite things, next to deer, of course. So measurement for this is 5 1/4 by 5. And again, it's from 1958, and it does have a tiny little flea bite right on the edge of the ear. Otherwise, there's no other repairs, just a little bit of creasing on the white ceramic. Really, really nice shape. So right now I see Corinna is in at 50. Thank you so much. So we're looking for 51 or more. Let's count her down. If you are bidding, you're welcome to put in a just in case during the countdown. All right, we're looking for 51 or more. Vanessa's at 52, so we are looking for 53 or more. 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bid end. Meow meow.
I love the string choice color that you went with.
I had to match the
Looks good.
pink and the.
Looks good. Looks
I
good.
have to be matchy, Jason.
It's good.
All right, I'm waiting for that bid end from Karen to come in. Haven't quite seen it pop on the screen yet. There it is. All right, so before the bid end, Vanessa had the high bid at 52. So Vanessa, this is coming to you. Thank you so much.
I cannot get enough of those Cozy Cats by Holt Howard. Let me tell you, they're so good. So good. All right, we're going to go away from the kitsch. And I had a piece that I've been holding for a while to bring to a sale with these guys. So it's going to start at $50. It's more antique. It is a Victorian album. You can see that it's in very good shape. There is a little wear to the velour up here, just a little wear. It is missing the clasp, but what it lacks, it also shows. It has about 12 pictures in it. So not only are you going to get the Victorian album with the tin embellishment on the front, I love these roses. I even love the way they have the thorns on it. It's a gorgeous color. It's reading sort of maybe, yeah, there we go. It's reading true to color. It is a burgundy in tone. It's a gorgeous piece. I think a lot of these would have had a stand. This one is missing its stand here on the side. It is missing part of the belt, part of the clasp. There's a little wear to the gold leafing on the side, but I think that just gives it a great aesthetic, a great feel. The back is in really good condition. You can see as the light catches it. A lot of times these are totally missing big chunks of the carpeting on them. The only wear is just right up here around the top. See if I can get in on the camera there. There, you can see there's just a little wear right there. So just $50, you guys can have this gorgeous Victorian album. It measures 8 inches wide by 10 inches tall. So now as we open it up, you can see here on the inside, look at that gorgeous,
beautiful condition.
It's in very good condition. There are a few tears to some of the pages on the inside where the pictures are, but I think it's sort of acceptable. So the front two are missing. I feel like this was a collector who has different family photos in it. I tried to study this. I don't think it's the same family. I think somebody bought this and started to collect some of these cabinet cards, some of these photographs of people. There are some tears where the cards go in, but it's in really overall good condition. And then when we get to the back, some of these albums had the smaller little wallet size, I would call them the smaller ones. So there are a few pages that have the smaller photographs in. So each one of these has in the cabinet card, so you can see how they slide in and out here. Again, I don't think they're the same family. They don't have a lot of, characteristics that look alike. There is a child's photo in here. There are some adults in here. Again, a total of 12 pictures. This is just fun. Especially in Halloween, if you guys are going to do some sort of a goth kind of feel, this would be great in that decor. These are great if you, decorate in Victorian. It looks great with glass. It would look great in a parlor coming in. Even at the price point, if you took the pictures and used the pictures for something else, you'd have the album to fill if you guys want to collect some of these vintage pictures. Look at that dapper gentleman right there. Don't you guys ever look at these old pictures and think, I wonder what kind of trials and tribulations they had or what they
all
were
the time.
Like, like we are in a hamster and a wheel and a rat race. Like, what kind of things kept this gentleman up at night? So you can see that is the one that has a tear, but you can see the rat card. And I did look at some of the photos.
That one's from Indiana.
Yeah, the photos, that's why I think it was a collector. The photos are from all over the country. So they're not just from one concentrated area, which usually when you find these albums, they're kind of regional. A lot of the photographers are regional. And here's the youngest one, which I think this is kind of a really unique picture of this young girl with her doll. That alone, I think, is really neat. So again, just looking for 50, you're going to get the whole album with 12 pictures in it. I know we all went heavy on kitsch, but I figured that I'd have the eyes that would appreciate the Victorian. And then back here, these pages I don't often find in these albums. I don't know if it's rare, or something that is an era of them. But there's no tin types in here. They are all just the cardboard ones.
The condition on this, Jason, is amazing.
It's in really good condition. So if you guys were looking for, inexpensive Victorian album to start collecting with. This one would definitely be a good starting point for you guys to get into collecting these. There's some extra pages that you guys could fill. Like you guys go into the antique stores, you can find these photos, add to them. We'll just take another moment and show it to you. Again, I don't think it's all the same family. I think it's different families, and that's okay if nobody's interested. Again, this is tin here on the front. There is a little lifting down here at the bottom, but other than that, it's on there pretty securely. And I don't usually find them with this style embellishment of the roses on the front.
Well, and when you do find them with that embellishment, since they are made out of tin, they're crumpled. They're crumpled.
Usually like the end stem piece would be broke off and missing. But again, the only wear, and you can actually see the detailing here in it, the 3D effect that they have. It's a gorgeous piece, but we're not going to waste any more time. If there's no interest, we'll bring it back in the recap or another sale. So we're going to bring it over to you, Bill. All right, sir.
$14 for choice, Jason. My only other choice round. So we saw some Ellie Smith glass earlier. I have some Viking now, but I wanted to keep it in the amber for August tone. And I have 2 of these compotes, the Viking 6-petal compote. So the 6 petals on the bottom, the footed compote with the 6 petals all around. So I have the 6-inch one. So this is the first choice. So beautiful, the way that it catches the light. And again, we talk about the feel of that Viking glass, just how yummy and lovely it is. And if you wanted something a little bit larger, I also have the 9-inch compote.
Stack them, Bill.
Isn't that nice?
Yep.
Yeah.
I really love them. And that's exactly why I brought both. They look so good when they're stacked. Of course, you don't want to assume that someone wants both, but they are just gorgeous when they're stacked. I have a bunch up here that are stacked in different colors too. But so fun, so nice. Is there one more size? I think there might be I can't remember if there's a third size.
I think that there is a smaller size.
Okay.
Yeah, Tammy, that's what I wanted to double check. Tammy is lagging. So Tammy, we'll just, if you stick around, we'll bring that back during the recap, but just keep going, Bill. Tammy, you were lagging. I just wanted to double check. So we'll bring it back during the recap, Tammy.
Yeah, but so pretty. So pretty. I do love them stacked.
And I think that those are great though too to put a pumpkin, a jack-o'-lantern, so you can set a pumpkin on top of that to make a little riser with it.
Yeah, I just want candy in the 2 different levels, so I have choices. I'm all about choices, you know. Yeah. That's why I like divided dishes. I want my dinner plate to always have like 4 sections. I don't just want one thing. So this configuration offers you options.
Yes.
But of course, they're lovely on their own. They also can be turned over and used as risers. Just so beautiful. So I'm going to go ahead and move it along. So thank you for your bids. Again, there is the 9-inch, and then there is the 6-inch to choose from. So Lillian is in at 15. 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, bid end. And these were crazy popular a year ago. It's amazing how quickly things change in a year, but it's just still fun to see that people appreciate them. So this is like classic American glass company. So thank you, Lillian. I see you're just in case of 24, but you didn't need it. You have first choice at 15. You can let me know if you would like the larger one, which is 9 inches, or the smaller one, which is 6 inches, or both. And if you don't want both and you were interested in the one that's remaining, D, just let me know.
All right. Do you want to watch the chat, Bill?
Yeah, not a problem.
Okay. All right, Misty, we'll get you.
My next item is going to start at $18 choice, and I have 2 Bakelite bangles. These are Bakelite. I did test them. I tested them with 409, and I tested them with the other paste that I can't remember the name of it. What is it?
Simichrome.
Yes, that's it. Simichrome. So they are Bakelite. And basically, you spray 409 and then you rub a paper towel on it, the residue will be yellow. I can never smell Bakelite. I know some people you can heat it up and smell it, and I can never do that. So they are Bakelite. They have been tested. So we've got this like greenish color one, and you can kind of see the marbling in there.
Amazing.
So we've got this one's choice number 1. And then choice number 2 is more like a pumpkin orange. So great for fall. And they're going to be choice, but they look so good together as well. But
I love how in your video you displayed them as like ring toss.
Yep.
Yeah, I mean, I put them
so
around
cute.
Mr. Spoon here.
Yeah.
And, you know, if you've got like bud vases and stuff, wrapping them like around your Fenton. I'm actually selling a couple of the bangles tomorrow during Tuesday's sale as well. Bakelite is great. They stopped making it around 1945 during the war effort. It was like, we need to use the material for other things. So it is from at least 1945 or before. Oh, I know, Jana. Listen to that.
And Misty, these bangles are so popular right now. The plastic, the Bakelite, the mix. Like a lot of the metal bracelets are out right now. A lot of the ladies, especially when they come into the shop, these are what they're buying. This is what's in right now.
Yeah, this butterscotch one is a really popular color. But look at the colors together for fall.
Amazing.
I
can't believe you're starting them at just $18. Like that's
I know.
a great deal.
No, I'm not. I don't ship to Australia at this time. I'm so sorry. It's just, it gets so messy when it comes to customs, and then things come up missing, and then I've had some bad experiences. But yeah, I love these. I love these. The one of them that I'm selling tomorrow was one that I had, but these I've just newly acquired. All right. If there's no interest in these, I am going to set them aside, and we will keep on moving.
All right.
I like that sound.
We'll count for the lag here. All right, Amy.
I should have wore 2 tonight. I could have made the sound too.
Yeah.
Put 1 on. I'm waiting for the lag because it always happens on my.
Right.
Yeah.
Poor Amy.
It's all right.
Yeah.
20.
There is a bit.
There it is.
There's a bit.
There is a bit. There's 2 bits. There is 2 bits.
All right. Kim and Christine. Okay, I'm gonna count it down. So make sure if you guys are interested and you put in your just in cases. So here we go. We're gonna count it down. 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bid end.
And this is
Oh, go ahead, Jason.
I was going to say, this is an amazing price to start collecting these because
Yes.
it's a good starter.
Yep. I have 2 more that are going to be available tomorrow. A darker green and a little bit lighter of a yellow tomorrow. All right. So there is a bid. And thank you so much, Karen. So we've got Christine D is in at 21. So Christine, would you like the butters? We'll just do yellow or green. Or actually orange or green, and then let me know. And then Christine, if you just pick one, then
Kim
will
at 18.
Kim will get second pick. So let me know, Christine, and I will just watch the chat.
She wants them both, Misty.
I don't blame you. I'd take them both too. Thank you so much, Christine.
All right, Amy girl.
All right, 24 choice.
You got it.
All right. So my last Cupies of the night, I found these when we were together in Pittsburgh as well.
That was so good.
So I've got 3 different poses of these are ceramic Cupies. And before I show you the back of them, I want to show you that they all have different little poses. So this one I'm calling foot Cupie because his little foot is in the air. This one I'm calling knees Cupie because he's posing on his knees. And this one I'm calling arms Cupie because he just wants a big old hug. His arms are in the air.
Oh my gosh.
Now, these are made by Arnart. You guys have heard me talk about Arnart before. We've got the crossing arrows stamped there on the bottom. And each one of these, we're going to turn these around. This is the largest balancing act I think I've done on a live sale. So they are all marked Rose O'Neill's
Gosh.
Cupid
Incredible.
on the backside. They all have their cute little blue painted wings. Now I will say that these guys are all airbrushed cold paint. Okay. There are some spots on all three of them, just tiny little spots, most of them on the fingers. Maybe on the top of the little hair point, there might be a couple little paint loft spots, but there's no chips, there's no repairs. They're all in really, really good shape. Now, I will say measurement wise, these are a little bit larger of a figurine. They measure 4.5 by 5.5 roughly. They're all around the same size. So they do all have the crossing arrow marks. They're all marked Rose O'Neill Cupies on the bottom. And you will not find any of these on eBay right now. They're a little bit harder to come by. I've seen pictures of these.
I've
never
only
come
seen them
across
in
one
pictures.
in the wild before. I can't believe that there were 3 of them all in the same place. So they're just darn cute. Look at this one's little tushy on the back. Just so cute.
Amazing.
Love them all. So
They have such great expressions
They
on their
do.
faces.
They do. So they did do month angels. Arnart did Cupid stylized
Yes,
month
I'll
angels
show you because I collect them.
as well. And there are some other versions that Arnart made, Cupids with some different clothing on for like a fireman, a policeman. All very hard to come by. I will say that.
I heard Amy
again,
gasp
look
from the
how
other
cute.
room when she found these.
Well, I mean, she threw us both down, Bill, to get them. Remember that? I mean, she knocked us
I
down.
just made it
I
to
still haven't
that.
gotten my tooth
I made it to the showcase before you guys made it to the show.
I thought these were the ones I collect are the Kelvin.
Yeah.
Month
Kelvin's and Arnart made very similarly styled Cupid angels, just like the one that Misty showed. We went, I think this was Route 19 Antique Mall, and it was the showcase like right inside the door. Like I saw them as soon as we walked in the door. I was like, I need a key right now. I need
a man.
Yes, I need a man. I need a man. So as we're doing the countdown, keep in mind which choice that you would like. This one we're calling foot because the foot's up in the air. This one we're calling knees because he's kneeling, and this one we're calling arms. Okay, so get your choice in mind as we count these guys down. If you are bidding, you're welcome to put in a just in case during the countdown only. All right, so right now we're looking for 34 or more on choice. Let's count these guys down. 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bid end. Yes, head, shoulders, knees and toes, knees and toes. So cute.
These are even better in person. Like you're showing, the camera's not doing justice.
They're so cute. And there is a little bit of crazing present on all 3. I forgot to mention that. There's no chips, no repairs, but there is a little bit of crazing present. All right. There is the bid end from Karen. So as I see it, Jill had a 37. Lizzie came in with a just in case of 41, but Tracy came in with a just in case of 60. So for 42, Tracy, let me know which ones that you would like. So we've got, which one? This one's toe or foot, knee, or hands or arms. Tracy wants foot. Okay, foot is claimed. And then second choice is going to go to Lizzie. So Lizzie, let me know if you wanted either one of these 2. And if Lizzie passes, it will go back to Jill. And behind Jill is Lisa. So let me know, ladies, down in the comments. Lizzie wants hands. Okay, you got it. So Jill, let me know if you want kneeling or knees, Cupid. And I can just watch the chat. And if it gets back to anybody else that was bidding, just let me know if you want to claim him in the chat. Thank you guys so much.
All right. And guys, thank you all for hanging out with us. Please make sure you're subscribed to everybody here on the screen. Misty, Thrifter Junker Vintage Hunter, Amy at ENAMOR AMIE, and of course, Bill at Garden Guy Bill. All the links are down below. So please make sure you give all of them a follow. And please follow us all over on Instagram as well. We greatly appreciate it. And also, some of us have the Whatnot account. So please follow us over there as well. So Up next, I have Tina's Choice, and she found a micro mosaic brooch. It's in very good condition. This one is stamped Italy, so we're starting it just at $12. It has these gorgeous white daisies on it. It is in very good condition. No pieces are missing. You can see that it is marked Italy there on the back. The brooch itself measures about 1.5 inches in diameter. So about 1.5 inches in diameter. And you guys know these larger ones do go for a little bit more. So this is a nice size pendant. There might be just a slight little bend to one of those right there. Other than that, it's pretty in pretty good condition. Sorry, guys, if I'm missing the bids. And Kiki's the first one in at 12, so we're looking for 11 or more. The length of the chain is roughly 9 inches. So it's roughly 9 inches, the chain. So, again, we're looking for 14.
I could hear Tina's voice. I could hear it. It's not a brooch, Jason. It's a necklace.
A necklace.
Tina, leave Jason alone. Leave him alone.
Sorry. It is a necklace. It is a necklace. Sorry. It is a gorgeous necklace. I cannot believe I said brooch. I should have said pendant. That was what I meant to say. Was a gorgeous pendant. Lord, have mercy on me. Sorry, Tina's going to come down here.
Brooch, Jason. Jason, brooch. It's a brooch, Jason.
It's going to throw me out of my...
Come on, Butterbits. Get it together.
Oh, my gosh. So, you never know. It's always a good time. So, again, it's 1.5 inches in diameter. None of those little pieces are missing at all. Let me see if the light can catch it. Look how great the detail is on this. Pretty. And again, we love the fact when they're actually stamped Italy on the back. And this one is, again, really good condition. The black will look great here in the fall. The daisies will look good during the summer, so you can wear this all year round. And again, the chain itself measures about 9 inches. So we're at 15. We're looking for 16 or more. Let's go ahead and do a countdown on this, gang. If you guys are interested, please put in a bid. Active bidders can use it just in case. So let's count it down. White, I see a 17. Thank you so much. And Kiki, so we're looking for 18 or more. We're going to go 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bid end. We're looking for 20 or more. 1.5 inches in diameter. It is a very nice size. Hopefully it focuses. So it's going to be seen. It's not itty bitty and tiny, and it is stamped Italy. So thank you guys for all the bids. The first 22 that I saw was Lisa Day, and there's our bid end. So thank you guys for all your interest. And it looks like the first 22 is Lisa Day. So it's going to you for 22. Thank you so much. And Smalls, your 23 did come in after the bid end. So thank you guys so much.
$45, Jason. And I have something actually that was found at the same location that Amy found those Cupies. I have this beautiful Fenton rose motif fairy lamp with 2 hand-painted roses on the front. And I love these roses. I don't come across the rose ones all that much. I come across a lot of the other flowers. 1 rose on the back. And it is in great condition. Now, this is a custard glass, so a lot of you know these get scuffed up pretty easily. So I did have to spend some time cleaning it up. But if you do have to clean bisque or custard with that finish, the magic erasers work really well on them. Now, with these Fenton fairy lamps, it's very common for this edge up here to be rough. And this one is, and when you put your finger around it, you will feel one little, I can't find it right now, but you'll feel one little snag somewhere. But it's not visible, you know, unless you're really, really close to it. Like all of these fairy lamps, it is hand painted and signed on the inside. This was hand painted by the artist S. Walsh, and it does have the Fenton. Not going to see it. It's there. You can't see it. And because it's custard, I think you all know that today was my glow day. Yeah, really pretty, right? So pretty. Yeah, and don't the roses look really good glowing? I think they do. So pretty. And then here on the back as well.
These are just painted. So, I mean, the artisans that did these hand painted these things, just, it amazes me.
Yeah, it's so soft and so, you know, feminine,
romantic, feminine. Yeah.
romantic. That's a good word for it.
I think the shape of these are some of my favorite fairy lamps. I think they're just the right size. They have that great egg style look to them. And you can mix and match some of these with different bases if you guys want to. They're very, interchangeable.
Yeah, I like the way that the custard glass looks on a colored base. Like if you had a pink base, they look really good. And then you just see the glow on the top.
Agreed.
But so pretty. So thank you for your interest. I'm going to go ahead and start the countdown. So we'd be looking for 46 or more if anyone else is interested. 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bid end. Yeah, I called my promo my glow up this week because I had 3 things that glowed. Yeah.
So
okay, there is the bid end. Thank you so much, Karen. So Dawn, you had the high bid before the bid end at 50. Tracy, your Z came in right after the bid. So Dawn, this is yours for 50. Thank you so much.
Beautiful.
All right, Misty.
All right, my next item is so cute, and it is this cute little skunk planter. Now, this is a skunk, not a squirrel, not a chipmunk. It's actually a skunk. I will say before I give you the starting, he does have a little scuff on his nose right there, which you could touch up if you wanted to with a little black paint. That's the only issue with him. I'm going to start him at $15. He is just a lot of fun, and I love the movement. He's like he's dancing. So he's got a cute little blue bow tie, and look at those lashes, and look at his little hand right there. And it comes out. So it's very dimensional how he comes out of the planter. I did just stick a little air plant in there, but he's in great shape. And someone put the little felt pads on the bottom to protect their furniture. But I like how he has his little leg kicked up and his little bow tie. This would be really great if you sew, to put in a sewing room to keep your scissors in, your knitting needles, your other sewing notions in this little planter here. Or if you if you have a kitschy bathroom, put your makeup brushes in here. You could probably, I don't even know, let me see. I mean, you could put your cell phone in there. So he has a lot of function still left in his life. I didn't get a measurement of him, so let me do that really quick. He stands 5.5 inches tall, and he is hand painted with a glaze over. Look at his little hair.
And it's driving me nuts. Amy, they made shakers like him, didn't they?
Yes, he is NAPCO.
I wondered if he was NAPCO because you can barely see on the bottom that he does have a couple numbers.
There's a wall pocket that matches too.
Yes.
The wall pocket, I bet, would be amazing.
Yeah.
But he's so cute. And again, he has that little scuff on his nose there. That's an easy thing to fix. I couldn't resist them because I think that he is just so cute with all of those hand brushing there.
He's stinking cute, Misty.
He is.
Stinking cute. Yes, Grady, he's going to the skunk hop.
Yes.
He's gonna go
to that like atomic bow tie with the arc on it. I love it. I love it.
He's a dapper little skunk. All right. Oh, Maria has them. Has the shakers. Well, Maria, do you need the planter? There we go. Well, Sandra and Deborah are in at 15. I'm going to go ahead and start counting him down. Here we go. 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, bid end. I think that to use a planter for something other than a planter is what we all need to try to. That needs to be our mission in life. Is let's think what else.
I don't know if Bill agrees with you.
I don't think he does.
Who needs plants? We need sewing notion container. I know. I'm sorry, plants. I didn't mean that. I mean, I actually do have a few actual living plants, Bill. Not many, but I do have some. All right, Deborah, he is coming to you for $18. Thank you so very much.
A piece of Bill just wilted.
Yeah,
know,
it
I'm
did. We
sorry.
watched it happen on camera.
Just wilted.
No.
All right, 28, Jason. All right, so this little guy,
Gosh.
if you saw him, I did post about him a couple times. So
Oh, I
this
love
is
him.
a joint effort between Mama Pam and I. So Little Tiger is made by Gund, G-U-N-D.
Wait,
There
you got to
is
say it like Michael does.
Goond.
Yes.
Michael's the only one that says that.
He's the only one that's allowed to say it.
There
that
is
way.
a remnant of the tag that would have been attached here, but he is Gund. And so Tiger Friend had a Mama Pam spa day. He got completely unstuffed, restuffed, a bubble bath.
Wow.
He definitely got a spa day, and he smells lovely. And the joint effort is that I retouched the paint on his face. So he had no paint left on his nose and not a whole lot left in the mouth. I did not touch up the eyes. The eyes were pretty good condition, but I did do the nose and the mouth. And he originally would have come with a yellow bow tied around his neck, so I've added the yellow bow back, and he's just so darn cute. I love his happy little cheeks poking out there, his little tufts of fur on his cheeks. He's in very good condition. After his little spa day, he was very dirty when I picked him up at Elkhorn in June. So measurement for this guy, he does measure 9 by 7, 9 inches tall by 7 inches wide. Very, very cute. He does have little lines kind of where you could sit him. He just doesn't sit very well. I think he's more of a pose on a bed or a stand kind of cutie pie.
Did Mama Pam feed him cookies?
Yes, Tiger approved cookies. Absolutely. Yes. All right, Jen, I see you're 31, and Debbie, I see you're 33. Thank you, ladies, so much. We're going to start that countdown because we still have a couple more rounds to get to tonight, so I'm not going to spend too much time on him. So, ladies, I do recommend a just in case during the countdown if you're actively bidding. We're looking for 34 or more on the little Gund rubber-faced tiger. 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Meow, meow. Bid end.
Wow, wow.
Wow, wow. We have some more rubber faces that we're going to be working on too. So I can't wait to fix some more. They are fun to bring back to life.
You should do YouTube videos like
I know. I want to take before and after pictures, and I always forget to do it. I was like, dang it, I did it again. All right, there is the bid end from Karen. Christine, your 53 did come in after the bid end. So Charlie Brown had a just in case of 40. Jen also had a just in case of 40, but Glowy Girl had a just in case of 51. Yay. So for 41, Carol, this guy's coming to you. Thank you so much.
He's such a happy little fella.
He's so happy.
He is. Well, him and the chipmunk are going to get to hang out.
They are. They're going to be fun.
Get to hang out. All right, guys. I had one piece of glass that I brought today, and it's starting at $40. It's not hard to find, but it's a little different. Fenton actually brought back an early American pressed glass pattern around the late 1970s. They made them in all sorts of different colors, but to find it in what they call the lime, I like to call it the jadeite color because it is like a jadeite green, and it is in the satin. It is a footed compote with all these sawtooth around the edges. A lot of these did get chips. There is no chips at all to the piece.
Nice.
It might be hard to see, but there is a Fenton stamp there on the inside. I could not get it to show me in the light to see if there's a number on it, but I believe that there wouldn't be a number because I believe this to be in the 1977 to 1980 era. So this is often referred to as the pinwheel or the Hob star. So hopefully you guys are seeing that and it's reading true. You can see all this great detail. Now, this would be a molded piece of glass. I'm trying to see if you guys can see the seam. There is a seam in it. So it is molded, and that's why it has all these great points on it, no chipping. So, Lisa, thank you. I see you're 40. Now, what's great about this is their lime color. glows like uranium. So you guys can see, now you guys can definitely see the Hobstar.
Yeah.
That's what I love about this piece, is that when it's in your glowing display, you're going to see all the great details. I think this is kind of where the early American pressed glass and these later manufacturers kind of came together. You know, there was like this resurgence by Fenton, resurgence by L.E. Smith, all these other companies.
Kimple did a version of this too, I think.
Yes.
Not in a satin glass though, but in a translucent glass.
Yes, they did. And it has a great ting to it.
And Christmas time, put your reds in there. Oh,
absolutely.
Gosh.
It's great for Easter too. Like put some eggs in there.
Or Halloween. Put little mini pumpkins in there.
Yep. Look at the base on that alone, and you can see it when it's sitting on your table and you're looking down on it. Again, like Bill was saying, with the satin glass, if there's any scuffs on it, all you do is need a magic eraser. A lot of times these did get chips on them. Again, Fenton called this their lime. I also called it their jadeite because it is definitely a jadeite green. Let me give you some measurements on it really quick, and then we'll do a countdown. It measures 5 inches tall. So it's 5 inches tall and is roughly about 6.5 inches across. So, and again, these have sawtooth tips on them. There's no chips on them. They're in really good condition. This is known as pinwheel or Hobstar. It's been called by both names. I'm not even sure what the original name of it is. I always thought it
was Hobstar.
So did I. And I think slang in some of the newer glass pieces, they just started calling it a pinwheel because it definitely looks like a pinwheel. It definitely has the glow. If that's what you guys are looking for. Like you guys said, Christmas, Easter, even Halloween with this glow. You put that under your black light, and especially with this piece, then you're definitely going to see the design. So great piece of Fenton. You can collect more color, more pieces of this color, but more so this pattern, you're going to find it more so in the powder blue. And they had a custard color that they called it, but this is what they referred to as lime or jadeite. So let's go ahead and do a countdown. We are doing just in case if you're an active bidder. Lisa's in right now at 40, so we're looking for 41 or more. And let's count it down from 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bid end on an incredible piece of Fenton. It's great to keep out all year round, especially if you're looking for a piece that glows. This even glows a soft glow in the natural sunlight. You don't even need a black light for it. So it's just a great piece of Fenton. So there's the bid end. So it doesn't look like you had anybody bid against you. So Lisa, congratulations. It's coming to you for $40. All right, Bill.
$26, Jason. And I have my planter of the evening.
Oh.
And the pottery company this week is Weller. And it's going to feature a real plant just because I need to speak for the fact that these oxygenators keep us alive, right? But,
okay.
So it is a gorgeous little Weller.
Beautiful.
Sometimes people call it the basket vase, but the basket vase would actually have a handle on it. This is actually the planter. And this is from the late 1930s Roba line, R-O-B-A. A lot of people get this confused with the blossom or the bouquet or the floral, but this is Roba. And this pattern comes in a bunch of different pieces, but this planter from this line is my favorite. I love the asymmetry of it. Let me just get some, I'm not focusing well. Yeah, look at how pretty that is. And it's nice because it is hard to find vintage planters that have round openings. Round openings fit modern nursery pots very well. And whenever we can keep moisture and soil away from the vintage pottery by putting a nursery pot in, that's really helpful. So this will fit a 3 to 3.5 inch nursery pot, and most houseplants sold in Lowe's and Home Depot, not that I'm advocating to buy your plants there, but most of them come in 3 and 3.5 inch nursery pots. So they'll pop right down in there. When you water them, you just take them out. You don't ever have to get any water in contact with the beautiful pottery. And like a lot of these Weller and Roseville, and I know you're all sick of me hearing me say this, they have a different option on the back for display.
Mm-hmm.
So the floral is on the front. Oftentimes there's a different floral on the back, but in this case, it's just a simple look. Let's see what a different beautiful plant looks like inside. Isn't this nice? So yeah, the real plants. And it would look lovely with one of those manufactured air plants as well, because they do really good. They do a really good job making them look.
Not all of us were born with the ability to keep plants alive.
Or animals that allow them to live and have a safe life.
The animals allow plants to live?
They eat them.
They do. Yeah. Especially my Dino. He's just, he's extra.
Oh, yeah. I know what you're talking about now, Jason. Yeah.
Yes.
The incident that we will not mention.
Yes. Yes. He destroyed my gift from Bill, which was a gorgeous, lovely air plant. So, yeah.
And I want to mention, too, no chips or cracks. Weller tends to be a bit chippy, especially around the edges. But this one is in really, really good condition. It is also one of the painted ones on the inside. They're not all painted and glazed on the inside. So really fun. It's the Roba line, R-O-B-A, in case whoever ends up winning wants to know that. So I'm going to go ahead and start that countdown. Thank you all for your interest on this beautiful piece of pottery. I've been not doing my sizes tonight. I apologize. It's 5 inches tall, 5 inches from side to side. 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, bid end. So pretty.
It is. I love that green and that yellow together.
Isn't it good? Yeah. Yeah. So pretty. So there is the bid end from Karen. Thank you, Karen. So let's see. Lana had a bid of 38. Lizzie came in with a just in case of 44, but Tracy had a just in case of 55. So if I'm seeing this correctly, Tracy, this is yours for $45. Thank you so much. Thank you to all the bidders.
All right, Misty.
All right. My next item is Little Miss Dainty. Cream and sugar. Look, I put a fake one in her.
But it looks good, Misty. It's a good one.
Put a fake one in her head. I am starting this at $40, and you will get the set of them. So here she is. She's lovely. Again, with the hand painting. Now, she does have crazing throughout, but I love the hand painting. And they did such a good job with the painting all sides, even the little polka dots here on the handle. She has one, you can feel it more than you can see it, little chip or little flea bite right there. So that is the cream. And then the sugar, she has more of an issue. Well, she's got a little chip right there. That's the only little chip that's on her is right there in front. But when you take her lid off, I think that they stored sugar in her for a little while. She does have a little bit more crazing on the inside, which what will happen if you keep things in there for. Nikki Mas is here. But again, I love the detail. Look at the curls. They're all hand painted on there. And then she's got the pink polka dots on the back of her shirt. And then her little lid, which is the top of her hat, is also in excellent condition. We do have some crazing on it. Her little flower right there. A lot of times the flowers are pretty chipped up all the way around the little petals there. But such a sweet piece. And just an iconic little kitschy piece. Thank you, Lizzie. I see you in at 40. And they did a whole line of these. So I think that she would look great on a coffee bar. Do you guys remember, people still do the tiered trays? Is that still a thing? Do you know what I'm talking about? Like you would decorate your tiered tray. I don't know if that's still a thing or not.
No, I don't.
They still sell them in the stores. You can find them.
I had a big one, and then we used it when Emma graduated high school, I think, and we did like cupcakes. We served cupcakes on it. But I had one on my calendar or on my counter for a while, and then you just throw things in there, and then it's just a place that things could be thrown in. So we got rid of it. All right, Beth is in at 45. Just a great little piece here of cream and sugar, Little Miss Dainty. Let's count them down. Lizzie, I see you. Tracy, 46. Lizzie, you're in at 50. Let's count them down. Lynn has it. Lynn, do you keep yours curated, or is yours just a catch-all? Because mine was just a place for everybody to throw their stuff. Let's count them down. 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bid end. Yeah, if you've got the teapot, have a little tea party, and you got the cream and the sugar.
I think Lefton did it right with these.
Mm-hmm.
I love them. The side eye and all.
Yeah. I love that they're hand painted. Love that detail on there. All right. So Lizzie, there is the bid. And thank you so much, Karen. So Lizzie, they are coming to you for $50. Thank you so very much.
All right there, Miss Amy.
All right. And I was going to say that sometimes if you're having issues with YouTube, if you watch on an app on your phone or a tablet, if you haven't updated the app in a while, sometimes that will fix any kind of problem. I know I will have a problem where like the chat will just keep timing out, and then I'm like, oh, it needs to be updated. So
yeah,
if you have an update for your app.
They recently did an update, so you're probably right. That's probably what the culprit is.
And I know like usually they put out like a major update once every couple months, so maybe that might be the issue. All right, 28, Jason.
Okay.
All right, so I have a Cutie Pie Inesco little girl head planter, and I do want to note right away that there's a little chip on the inside of the rim. Otherwise, she's in really lovely condition. If you guys saw my video that I put out on Sunday, I picked her up at the Utica Antiques Market. She was really, really cute. I haven't had one of her in quite a while. Now, if you're recognizing her face, she was made in conjunction with Inesco with the Delsey Tissue company, and there are some art prints of her and her counterparts that match her. So the Delsey tissue from the 60s, they made like the colored toilet paper and stuff like that. These girls were kind of made to represent those girls with their advertising, but there's two of them. And this is the more like brown haired girl. There's a blonde haired girl, and I'm going to show that to you in a second. But these flowers here, there's no chips to these flowers. And most of the time, the lady head vases that have the applied hands to them are always prone to chipping. There's no repairs or anything to the flowers or anything. It's just that little chip that's on the inside of the rim right there, which is not visible from the front. But otherwise, I love the detail in the face here with all the pretty eyelashes. I just love that. You know, a little bit different stylized than the very bouffant, fancy ladies with the earrings and pearl necklaces than we're used to seeing from Napco, Inesco, and Lefton, and those sort of manufacturers. I just think she has a really cute sweetness to her, holding her little bouquet of flowers. Great detail in the hair, a lot of movement to the piece, and she is in a light pink down here at the bottom, and she has a little flower in her hair. And I did grab my Inesco book for you this evening so that I could show you her blonde counterpart here. So here's the one that I have is the brown haired one, and this one here is the blonde one that matches. So you can see Delsey Tissue Girl head bases. So there are art prints. Misty, I think you have the art prints.
Mm-hmm. Well, I did. I sold them a couple weeks ago.
I knew you had them. I just didn't know if you still had them. But yes, they're very, very cute and stylized. So
I can't wait until the day that on a live sale I get to hold up Amy's book and
right. I just consulted my Amy book, and she said,
"Well, one of these days, Bill. One of these days, and you will get the first autographed copy."
Oh, nice.
Yes. All right. So measurement for her before I count her down, she is 6 1/4 by 4 1/2. She does not have her Inesco foil sticker here present on the bottom. And I did want to note that she is from 1961, and she was gifted to Carolyn in July of 1961. I like those things that people wrote those things on the pieces that they were gifted. I really like those little touches. All right, so we're going to count her down. Sweet Rosebud's in at 33, so we're looking for 34 or more. 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bid end. Well, that chip is really hard to show, but it is there on the inner rim. It's right in there. Okay. All right. We have one more round after this one, you guys. All right. There's the bid end from Karen. Thank you so much. Jan, your 42 did come in after the bid end. So Jan had a 40, but Tracy had a 41. So Tracy, this is coming your way. Thank you so much.
Beautiful head base, Amy. Thank you so much, Karen Gillette, for being our official mod and bid ender. Thank you to our mods, Deanna and Holly, who were helping out. My next item is going to start at 28. It is on this cute little girl with a bow tie. She's a little wall pocket. One or two small little issues that I'll show you, but she is made by Artmark. They actually came in two. This one faces to the left. So there's one with the side eye that faces to the right. She faces to the left. Now, I've seen other examples where there's a different bow tie. This one is in the green and the red with the pink. So she's missing just a little bit of paint right there, cold paint on her lip. I think there's the smallest little nip. Now, I'm nitpicking. Maybe it's even a rub, a little nip to the flower right here. Other than that, oh, and right here, there's a little paint rub up here on the top of her bow. So it's catching right there. It's just a little bit of a paint rub, but no major chips, no major issues. She's a nice, large, big wall pocket. She even has her original sticker here on the back. Thank you, Sweet Rosebud. I see you in at 28. So there's the original. This is just a manufacturing defect. There's no line in it. I can rub my hand across it. It's actually missing a little bit of the glaze. So they were a little sloppy there on the back. You can see it is a little dirty on the inside. I did my best to clean most of it that I could get down to. But I don't know that there was a real plant in this one. I think it just was so as she is. And I love this big oversized bow that she has in her hair. The full dimensions on the wall pocket are 4.5 inches tall by 5.5 inches wide. And she's this cute little blue-eyed girl with these eyelashes. You can even see under the light, there's not a lot of major crazing on her at all. She's super cute. She'd look great with all your other wall pockets. If you guys have like who was the one that you just had, Misty, the cream and sugar, that they made a wall pocket. They made a wall pocket of her. Like, just look at those two faces together. I think they go so well, so good together. Very kitschy. Would be great in a little girl's room. You know, it'd be great as a little gift for somebody.
These look great with your lucite candle stored in them.
They do.
Oh,
they
that's
do.
a good idea.
And you can
Based
see
on the paint on this is fantastic. Yes. Every time I come across these, the plaid and the polka dots are almost all gone. The paint is fantastic. Yes.
I'm happy you said that, Amy, because that is all cold paint. And you can actually touch the lip up real easy. That's the only little bit. And I have to tell you guys, when you find these wall pockets, they usually have a life. This one is in really, really good condition. So the fact that little applied little flower there is in such good condition, and I'm calling that a rub. That's not even like a full chip. Sandra's in at 29. Thank you so much. We're looking for 30 or more. And she's a nice size, too, with that large bow. So show her for a few more moments. But before I do, Amy, did they make a blonde? Because she's more of like a brunette.
There's a blonde, and then there's a darker brown.
Okay, so she would be the nice in between. And gang, if you get her, this one's facing to the left. You can find ones that are facing to the right. They were sold separately, so you could have bought them both if you wanted to. I think she's darling just by herself. And if you guys love a good sticker, there's definitely a great big sticker on the back. So we're looking for 30 or more. Let's go ahead and count this down. We are doing just in case for active bidders, and we have one more round that we got to get through. So 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bid end. Like Amy said, the cold paint is in really good condition on that bow. Just a little bit right there on the lower lip. Other than that, she's in really good vintage condition. Jana, thank you. I see you're 30.
With some evergreen at Christmas time.
So true. All right, there's the bid end. So Jana Overstreet, she's coming to you for $30. Thank you so much. All right, Bill.
Right. So as Jason said, this is our last round.
Yeah.
So I'm going to start this at $14, Jason, and I have this beautiful framed needlework. Lately, I've just been like feeling like it's my mission to find all of the beautiful floral needlework and find a gallery wall in someone's home that needs it, or a little space to tuck it in. It's this beautiful needlepoint with four different colored pansies really on it. And it is just so well done. It does look to be a home frame job to me. It has like the kind of wire you would get in the kit. And it has this whitish sort of wooden frame. It is a wooden frame in really good condition. It was a bit scuffed up and I cleaned it up. Again, magic eraser, it's kind of, I don't know what is made in, I don't know. I don't know what to say about it, but it's witchcraft. That's what it is. It's witchcraft. But it's really, really beautiful. And it is like a standard sort of frame size. It is 8.5 inches from side to side, 10.5 inches from top to bottom. But just the yellows and the purples, which are so indicative of the pansy group of flowers, are just so vibrant and beautiful. If this has been hanging on a wall, it's not been in the sunlight, because I see that with these colors particularly in a lot of the needlework. And as you can see, the needlepoint is just really well done.
It is.
Like the time, I just don't get it. The time.
There is, if you've ever done needlepoint or cross stitch, there is something very satisfying about completing it. You know, even if you're not going to hang it on the wall, just completing it and getting the stitches finished, there's something very satisfying about that. I haven't done it in a long time, but there just is. And that's just really, really pretty.
Yeah, it's striking. And, you know, I think it's also well balanced in the way that it's framed, you know, in terms of the space at the top and the bottom. Sometimes you see them and they're just awkward. And this one's just really pretty. It could stand on its own, but could also look really nice in an arrangement on the wall. So thank you for your bids, everyone. This is the last round. I like to move it along. So if anyone else is interested, now is the time to get in your bid, or your just in case if you're an active bidder. Just one more look at the size. 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, bid end.
Oh, that's a neat idea, Beth.
That is an interesting idea, isn't it? Well, you know, you've heard me say this before. I was a Peace Corps volunteer, and one of my friends, when she went home, she wanted a piece of clothing from each of us, the one that we wore the most, and she made a quilt out of our clothes.
Oh, nice.
Oh, that's really nice.
Yeah, that was really cool. All right, so thank you all for your bids. I see Janet at 21. Harry the Hound Dog had a just in case of 23. Kim had a just in case of 36. So Kim, my dear, this comes to you for $24. Thank you so much.
Nice.
All right, Misty.
Okay, my last item. This is probably my favorite thing that I brought to the sale tonight. I just think he's so cute. But it's just a single shaker. And I do believe that this is a left in Mr. Spoon. There was Mrs. Fork, and this is Mr. Spoon. But see, he's a little spoon. See that? And Jason, I'm going to start him at $14. These are very, very hard to find. And if you find a complete set, you're talking over $100 for the complete set. He does have his original stopper. He does have crazing throughout the ceramic. So please note that some of the crazing is a little bit deeper in spots than in others. So just know that he does have crazing. But look at his sweet little face. He's got green eyes that match the green zigzag in his little bow tie there. And he's got that blue shading on the back, just like his little head there. So I just think that he's just a single shaker, but we're using him as a figurine. And I'm like thinking, I know that we're past the 4th of July, but he's like, looks like a little sailor. So you put him in with your 4th of July or your Memorial Day little pieces. I think that he would go really, really great. And if you're lucky enough to have the Mrs. Fork, now you can get Mr. Spoon. Very, very hard piece to find. and he's in lovely shape other than some of the crazing.
Poor
Very
Mrs. Fork. Poor Mrs. Fork ran away with the knife, and now Mr. Spoon's just hanging out all by
He's a
himself.
bachelor. He's a bachelor now. He's a bachelor now. All right. I am going to go ahead and start counting him down. Here we go. 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, bid end. Oh, that would be Sunshine with a little nursery spoon display or plate display. Again, single figurines, or single shakers, they're just turned into a figurine. So you just add him to a little shelf and he'll fit right in. So Tracy jumped in with a bid of 16. Christine, your bid was right after the bid end. Thank you so much, Tracy. He is coming to you for $16.
Misty, I've never seen those before, and we collect.
I haven't either. I haven't seen him in person before.
I'm surprised you don't have those, Jason.
No, we don't.
All right, my last item is going to start at 16, Jason.
Right.
And it's also my oldest item that I brought tonight. This book, if you've not seen this book before, I've had it one other time many years ago. It is from 1917 is the copyright inside of the book. And there's actually an inscription on the last page that it was gifted, I believe in 1920. Yes, it was gifted in 1920. But I will say there's some condition. This book tends to sell pretty high. There's a little separation here at the cover on the back. There are some bending here. And the back cover has been taped. Somebody did tape it. This was not me. There is a little tape for this tear right in here to keep it more intact. But otherwise, I think it's in pretty good shape for its age. But let's look at the pictures on the inside because
does it say who the illustrator was, Amy?
Margaret Evans Price.
Okay, that's who I thought
Margaret
it was.
Evans Price. It's the Land of Nod. And again, it is copyright 1917 and is down at the bottom.
I'm collecting this.
Right. If you've never seen this book before, the illustrations and the wording is done by her.
Did you know that she co-founded Fisher Price?
I did. I knew that.
She's amazing.
I had heard that before. But here is so good. The illustrations in here are just amazing. Those who sail to the land of Nod come back in the morning light, and the things they have seen on fairy sod they never remember aright. I love the illustrations in here. I love everything about this. You could definitely display this, I think, for Halloween. You could probably get away with this a little bit with some of the pixie illustrations that are in here. Really, really like this one here.
Her use of color and contrast was so brilliant.
I don't run across her books very often. So I was very happy to come across this one. And then we have the leprechaun here at the bottom. There's just a couple more pages. I really like this spread here, sitting on the mushroom here. Again, 1917. I mean, it's pretty good. Typically, if I come across one of hers, it's pretty much falling apart at this point. Out at night, they say, when the work of the day by the leprechaun is done, he leaves his last and he sails so fast to the land of Nod for fun. Great illustration. And here's the inscription: Hazel Sophia Charlatan, Christmas present in 1920 from Mother. I like that she wrote that in there. And that is the same as the front cover there. Again, it's got wear on the binding and those little tears and bends that I showed you. But that back cover one has been taped, so it's not going to tear any further. Measurement before I count this down, it's 13.5 by 7.5. All right. Great, great illustrations. All right. Especially if you like pixies and things, it's a good one. All right. So Leslie, I see you're 23. Thank you so much. We're looking for 24 or more. We're going to count it down. 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, bid end.
Yeah, this is, when you're looking through, when it's kind of your job to look through books all the time, you tend to like find certain illustrators that you just are drawn to. And that makes it a little bit more fun when you're digging through stacks of books to find specific, it's like a treasure hunt to find specific illustrators.
Over the weekend, I did come across a brownie book. From 1870 something, and it was basically falling apart. Like it was so brittle, but it was cool to see. It was very expensive, but
was it a Palmer Cox?
It was a Palmer Cox, yeah.
Yeah.
I filmed it, so it will be in my 127 video. But
my two favorites are Margaret Evans Price and Elizabeth Gordon. Those are my two favorite children's illustrators, and Eloise Wilkin, of course.
All right, so there's a bid in from Karen. Leslie had a 23, Lisa had a 24, but Carol Glowy Girl had a just in case of 57. So for 25, Carol, this is coming to you. Yay. Thank you so much.
It's so good.
And Misty, I have to say thank you, because if it wouldn't been for you showing all the ephemera and all the books and all your videos, I mean, as a reseller, it turned my eye, and I now find a whole new I think Bill agrees. I now pause for the ephemera and take a second look at it. I have a whole new appreciation for it. So thank you, Misty, for doing that.
There's just so many cool things out there that have so much more purpose than just being a book. You can use it in your display. So yeah, it's a lot of fun.
All right, gang. My last item, I think, is a pretty unique little angel. She's from the early 1950s. She has these little bluebirds, so that's why I brought her, because I knew Misty was bringing those epic PY bluebirds. But she is a good luck angel. The only issue that I can find with her is I feel like she has a little tiny little nip on the gold tip right there, but she's very dainty. She's actually made by Robin's Original, and she's actually a good luck angel. So I could not find any of these online. I mean, I could find the original by Robin Angels, but I could not find the good luck one. This company also made some of those little devil angels. I think they're very reminiscent of Joseph Originals. Really cute, very dainty. If you guys are looking for an extra special gift to give to somebody, I think a little good luck angel is definitely a great little gift, even for yourself, to have this cutie around your house. She has this luster effect to her, so she is white ceramic, no damage at all to the wings. You can see they did great detailing there in the back. They even gave her a little like a barrette in her hair. You can see that. She's very dainty. The little bud in the hair is in really good condition. I'm just nitpicking that I kind of feel like there may have been a little nip right there to the gold, but you really don't see it. It could be easily touched up. She's super tiny. She's really cute. She's about 3.5 inches tall by about 3 inches wide. So they made all sorts of little angels like this. You can actually see she's actually on a cloud. So that's what's really, because we see a ton of these angels that are the Napco and all that, but she's floating on a little cloud. So how great would this look?
So cute.
Next to maybe your nightstand for some good luck. Give her to somebody that's down on their luck, that needs good luck. And again, there's no chips, especially the sharp points on those wings. There's no chips at all to them at all. So if you guys research these are like almost a form of California pottery. Very early 1950s is when most of these were made. They also have that like manufactured kind of hobby look to them, which I really, really like. And again, the fact that these little bluebirds and that star are not chipped or damaged, nothing at all. Gold detail around the bottom, so when it sits, even if you know somebody that's Irish, loves a good 4-leaf clover, especially with the horseshoe on the bottom, I just think this is great for yourself, or it's great to gift to somebody who might need a good luck angel. So let's go ahead and do a countdown. We're looking for 27 or more. We are doing just in case for active bidders, and again, you're not going to find her online anywhere. This one you're not. So 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bid end. You're right, Brenda. Somebody definitely treasured her. Probably kept her in a curio cabinet for a long time. Again, nitpicking. There might be a little nip right there to the gold leaf on the flower, but it's not noticeable, but we just want to call anything that we see. And she just, those eyes.
Yeah, she's great.
She's really,
Didn't
really
they made some of these in like horoscope.
Yes, they did. And they also made like the little deviled angels. So looks like the chat froze. I'm not seeing anything or a bid end. So we are looking for 27 or more or the bid end from Karen Gillette. Sometimes I feel like does StreamYard just time out on us on a Monday? Because it's really weird.
It did just turn 11 o'clock.
It did? Yeah, it did just turn 11 o'clock. I mean, I don't understand. It looks like we had...
Yeah, I think the chat did freeze. Because there's nothing coming in on my phone either.
But you know they're all typing things in, telling us.
Yeah, I know.
It'll all flow in just a moment.
It says, when I'm typing it says that service is currently unavailable.
Well... wouldn't it have to happen on the last?
It would. The very last thing, and especially with Jan. So now there we go. Now we're seeing the chat.
They're coming in now, you guys.
All right. Hang on, guys. Bear with us. I don't know what is going on here late. This is like the second time that this has happened on a Monday night. So Jan, we saw you at 26. Christine has a just in case of 67. It's all coming in now in chunks. Thank you guys for hanging with us. So it looks like we had about 20 people drop out too. So we're just waiting on that bid end from Karen Gillette. Hopefully you didn't get booted out, Karen. We'll just wait for another moment here.
There it is.
There it is. All right. So
way to hang in there, Karen.
Oh, thank you so much, Ken. Poor Karen probably had to put it in 10 times. So Jan, we saw your 26, but Christine had a just in case of 67. So that means it's going to Christine for 27. Thank you guys so much. It's a gorgeous little angel. So.
And I wanted to say thank you to Carol. She's sending me. I will treasure that book. I will. I love her illustrations. Thank you so much, Carol.
All right. I think I'm the only one with a recap, right? Nobody else had a recap. Did anyone else? So Christine for 20. So I'm the only one with a recap, right?
And I'm shocked that you have this as a recap.
That's all right. We're just going to make it really quick, guys. Just bear with me. Hopefully the chat wants to cooperate with a recap, gang. I'm just going to give a brief description. I'm going to give you the price. The first person who puts it in, should I say once we see it, if more than one person is interested, we'll do a quick countdown. So I was just looking for $50 on my Victorian album in very good condition. There's a little wear to the top, just $50 if anybody's interested. There is a little wear to the inside, but there is a total of 12 photos in here. Again, I don't think it's the same family. I think somebody collected them and actually filled up the album. So if anyone's interested, I see Harry in at 50. We'll wait another moment for the lag just because things are acting up. If anybody else is interested, we will do a quick countdown. Again, there's no damage here to the tin front. There is just a little bit of separate. It just pulled up just a little bit of wear right there. So doesn't look like we have any other interest in it. So Miss Harry the Hound Dog, it's coming to you for $50. Thank you so much, Harry. And we'll get everybody back up here. Guys, thank you so much for hanging out with us. Almost 200 after a 3-hour sale. We couldn't ask for anything more. Thank you, Karen Gillette. Thank you so much to Deanna for helping us, Northwest Sunshine, along with Holly Parker. Guys, we couldn't do it without our mods. Thank you so much. Thank you guys so much for keeping the chat active, even though it froze on us. Gang, where all are you going to be again? Misty, where are you going to be at?
I have a sale tomorrow at 1 p.m. Eastern over on my YouTube channel with my buddy Michael, the Cult of Vintage. And then on Friday at noon Eastern over on Whatnot, I'm part of the Groovy Flower Power Party. So that's, and I have like if you go over on Whatnot, I have my catalog stocked. So you can see everything I'm going to be bringing in the sale on Friday.
And Misty, do you want to just take a moment and promote VAMP and how they can become a member and all the great stuff that's coming down the line?
Yes. So Michael and I have been working with some programmers to start our own marketplace, and it's the virtual antique mall. Right now we just have 2 vendors, but we are soon going to be expanding, and you can find us on virtualantiquemarketplace.com. You can join. It's free to join. You can apply to be a seller. You can apply, but we're not quite ready to bring on other people, but you can apply if you would like for when we are ready.
And your first sale today was really, really good.
Yeah.
It was really fun to watch. And
I'm going to have one next week. I just don't know what day yet. I need to figure that out tomorrow.
And we appreciate you, Misty. You had a long day. So thank you so much for hanging out with us every single first Monday here on Mother Tucker's Antiques. Miss Amy, I think I might know, but where are you going to be found next?
Wednesday, right here on Mother Tucker's channel at 8 p.m. Eastern. Fantastic finds. I know I was absent last week because I was hitting the 127 longest yard sale, but I'm back this week. And Jason and I are doing a power sale. I almost said power hour. And I was like, that doesn't make sense. We're doing 15 rounds of goodness this week. And of course, we have some vintage community members that we're going to be highlighting your fantastic finds after our sale. So I can't wait for that. So yes, 8 p.m. Eastern here on Mother Tucker's on Wednesday.
All right. And Mr. Bill, where can you be found? You're a busy guy.
Yeah, I have a couple more things this week. As always, Thursday at 5 o'clock over on Instagram, the Kitch Keepers. We have a guest this week. That should be a great sale. It's 2 hours. It's fast. It's fun. And we have some good kitsch. But I really am excited to say that the Valentinos are getting back together on Friday over on Instagram at 8 o'clock. That's myself and Jason, as well as our buddies John from Everyday Holiday Displays and Brian from Mid-Century Mister. And we have an interesting theme this time. It's called The Unusual Suspects. So if you want to find out what that is, join us at 8 o'clock on Instagram. That's 8 o'clock Eastern.
Yeah, and I've been stressing about trying to figure out what things to bring to that sale, like Jason normally does when it is a curated themed sale. So, but I think I have some good suspects coming up. Guys, again, make sure you're subscribed to everybody on the screen. Thank you guys so much. Again, I'll be back with Amy on Wednesday at 8 p.m. She covered that. Then I'll be over on Instagram with Garden Guy Bill. With the Valentinos at 8 p.m. And then next Monday, me and Bill are going it alone. We're going to bring some extra vintage for you guys. So it's just going to be me and Bill by ourselves. We might be doing that for a few sales in August just to test the waters. I'm really anxious that me and Bill will be by ourselves for a little bit. And then
we'll be fine.
We'll be back with Misty the first Monday in September, guys. So we'll be carrying and holding all that good kitsch. So with all that said, guys, thank you all so much. Everybody have a great evening, and I'll see you back on Wednesday at 8 p.m. Eastern. Have a great night, everybody.